Hello, hello, and hello. I am S.O.C.K, aka the Marshmallow of Solitude, and we are back for the eighth session of Death's End. Where we last left off, I really don't want to give a super long recap for this because we're starting off in some crazy territory. But the our young shinobi had, after completing the ambush, ran up to the carnival area after some forest mishaps and undid the seal, and things were a little bit too quiet. Upon the seal being disabled and the chopper washing over everyone, a strange gas masked man revealed himself, tall and lumbering, and presents a sinister choice to the players as the forest catches on fire, with the fate of their friends within the forest being uncertain. Starting off round one, so he is going to use his elite action. This is what this is referencing and stuff. So um yeah, I guess I'll go down the line according to the turn order. Azumi, you see this gas mask man has Yoshitomo Uchiha the second and Kikunara Senju both by their necks, like holding the back of their necks and everything with a vice grip. And you can sense this like killer sort of bloodlust coming off of them. So what is Azumi's response to this question as he tells you guys to pick one?
You see her breath hitch as her eyes fully set in on who he's holding. Both a decent friend to her, but also probably the one person that she would call a rival in his other hand. She almost, her face at first goes from like a shock to fear to nearly rage as the words that he warned as well as used here just completely set her off. You you said an eye for an eye. You dare claim you've killed dozens, if not hundreds, of innocent people here. People who had no way to fight back. You ripped them apart, stole their lives, turned everything away but their humanity. And now you talk balance? Do you even know what it's like? She is shouting as she says this. I am unable to shout in real life.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah,
words just
yeah.
coming out from the deepest part of her as the mask that she has had on to hide her emotions just begin to crumble. To feel
All
your
right.
body falling apart. To keep moving even when every piece of you is breaking. Just because no one is here to fight for you? No one to save you? Do you understand that kind of pain? You dare touch either of them. You're gonna pay with your life.
All right. Yeah. You just see you're just met with like a complete uncaring person just by his body language. He hasn't even reacted to it at all. The only thing you sense is
Uh,
just that
one
bloodlust.
more thing. One more
Mm-hmm.
thing to add on to that. This will be adding on intimidation as chakra seeps out of her.
Okay.
As
Yeah, that would be. I'll probably make that an
again,
intimidation
she
check
is
when you're.
just filled with rage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can make that intimidation check on your turn real quick. I'm just gonna handle his elite action for like what happens as a result of this.
Yeah, by all
Um,
means.
Gabriela, that you'll be the next up in the turn order according to like the players and everything. So, what is Gabriela's reaction to or like what is her answer to this question?
She's going to uh so he's standing there holding both of them by the neck with vice grip. She's just going to get onto. Uh, she's pissed. That's the best way to say it. Even though she doesn't mind Edgelord, aka Yushitomo, and doesn't like Kukimara, she still doesn't want anyone she knows to get hurt or die. So as a response, she wouldn't say anything as she drops on all four, letting her feral instincts kick in, as she would prepare to charge at him with an intimidating and hunting prowess.
All right. Yeah. I feel like you almost hear like a little bit of a light shuffle coming from like starting from him. And Uzi, this goes to you as well for the final one making decisions. So far, your two your two quote unquote squad mates and stuff like that haven't have decided just rebellion against the choice itself. What does Uzi does Uzi have a decision here? Like what was he thinking or saying in this moment?
I mean, I gave my 2 cents last time, like immediately
Yeah.
after he gave the question.
Yeah, so it's still Yoshitomo.
Yeah, no, he doesn't particularly like any of them. It's just that he dislikes Yoshitomi more.
Yeah.
It's just like based out of what he's known his life. It's based on reasoning and simple like math that he does in his head.
You do
like,
see. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, continue.
No, I was gonna say that you do see that Yoshitomo, as you say that and everything, he like through like like his like the welts covering his eyes and everything through like thinned eyes, you see him just kind of glare at you as he's like like half conscious, that sort of thing. But yeah, so with that being said, going on his elite action, he looks at all of you, and you feel like a deep bellowing chuckle start coming from him, and he says, "All right then, saves me the choice of picking." And you see he attempts to snap both of their necks. Or more specifically, you see he like jerks their necks, and you see like a little mechanism on his both of his wrists fire out some sort of like small cylindrical object. Let me see something real quick. Just have to roll damage for this. All right.
Would I be able to spend the Will of Fire?
What do you spend the Will of Fire for?
I want to change the scene to our benefit.
What in terms of like your
Which is
choice?
fine if you say no. No.
I wouldn't say in terms of a like turning back what's already happened and everything. Just because he has already fired by this point.
Back. Oh yeah, no, I agree. No, it's not going to be turning anything back. It's more specifically letting him. I don't think you would let me do this, but letting either it not sink all the way in or
Well,
not sinking all the way in or something, which is fine if no.
yeah, I'll probably say that's something that pops into Azumi's mind. Like, just maybe this mechanism might not fully work. Maybe things might not end up the way that it seems like they are. But as you see blood spurt from both of their necks, you know that is not the reality of the situation. You hear a sharp thunk, and you immediately see blood spewing out of both of their necks as he drops both of them off of this the ramen stand. Like a deep bellowing laugh coming off of it, and
oh, you motherfucker!
As their bodies roll falling off of the building and slamming onto the ground with a sickening thud. You see both of their faces blink with uh, the last remnants of life. But that is his elite action. Azumi, that is all you. As you see Yoshitomo lying there, a pool of blood starting to like form from underneath his body.
Yeah, no. As she watched their bodies fall, to her it almost felt like reality just slowed down. She wanted it not to be the case, but as she sees him falling, she just feels something inside of her snap. So, first thing, I will roll the intimidation as part of the last part. 14, okay, fair enough. As
Can I
well
assist on the intimidation
Um,
in any way?
I'll probably say you just make your own intimidation check on your turn if you want are trying to intimidate. Because in this situation, this is
Okay.
all happening at once. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a 14 intimidation. Yeah. Go ahead.
My bonus action, however, I would say is gonna be a forced use on her Sharingan.
Okay.
As again, to her, the world just seems to slow briefly. She doesn't understand. She doesn't care. Oh, and an important question. As a part of initiative, I put a chakra mark on Mr. Mans over here. What is one resistance he has?
Let me see something real quick. I guess yeah. At the end of each of your turns, this will be a good showcase just for like the system and everything. Of Uzi already has his, but going each of your turns at the end of your turns, you can describe your subclass that you've all unlocked now from being level 3. And yeah, let me look at his sheet. Hold up 1 second. One resistance he has is against. I'll roll a d2 to pick which one. Let me see. He has resistance to piercing from non-chakra enhanced attacks.
Gotcha.
Damn it!
Yeah, so she is going to
1 second.
Take your time.
No, you can do your thing. I'm just sorry. I'm thinking out loud. I forgot to add the plate touch to the turn order. But yeah, what are you doing?
Fair enough. She will. Where is it? No, it's very simple. What she is going to do. That is 35, right? Yep. She is going to spend her chakra mark to teleport behind him and go for a slash. And to fill in, so my character is a Void Walker. When she uses her chakra mark in line with her class abilities, she can choose to spend that chakra mark to teleport within 5 feet of that person. And that is exactly what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yep. So that's that then. Is there anything else I can do? No, we'll just go for a slash. 17, 23 to hit.
23 definitely hits.
Perfect. And this is a 2d8 plus 3, and then I'm assuming lethal strike does not proc off of this.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I blinked out for a second. No, lethal strike wouldn't activate for this now.
Yeah, I figured. However, I did hit. I'm recasting my chakra mark on him on the hit. But the other fun thing I have, because I blink within my primary target, I get to activate a funny thing, and I'm gonna choose to activate +2 to AC. There's damage for this roll.
All right.
That is a 10 damage.
All right.
Fine.
Yeah. No. So as you I imagine, well, there's like a series of things that are happening on this. As you see Yoshitomo's body, you feel your eyes, like you feel a sharp pain, but it's like a pain that helps you focus. It starts to like develop on your eyes. It's almost as somebody's like just like shredding glass onto your eyeball. But as this pain starts to subside, everything starts to become clearer to you. You see blue, hazy sort of marks covering over everybody, and that's why I imagine your rage in this moment. You see it fading away from both Kikunari and Yoshitomo. So something clicks in your mind just from the maybe space-time nature of the barrier and the equations that your father knew that you have been practicing this entire time. Some equation clicks in your head and a mark appears on this man as you're able to move forwards towards him and blink behind him and slash into him. You feel that he is very heavily armored as you slash into him, but it still draws blood. That is the end of your turn. Um, Let me see something real quick. All right. Minus. All right. Next up is the layer action for this. So I'm going to be rolling a D100 to see if this fire is going to start growing. I will say by this point, for the rest of the group and everything, you do hear the sounds of your friends, mainly Yubata screaming out in pain. You both Yubata and Fujimaru scream out in pain in the chaotic forest. 26. Okay, so it does not grow on this turn, the fire in the forest. Next up is you, Gabriela. You do hear more groaning from inside of the ramen shop. So, what you decide to do is up to you.
So what she's going to do, as she sees her friends, somewhat friends, body clap hit the floor with the thump. All sense of humanity will leave her mind as she goes back to the first day she was brought to the town. She's low on all four in a mind of anger, as without thinking her body will release a large amount of chakra for the intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
As she casts two jutsus, Untamed Panther as a bonus action, and Graceful Cat as an action.
Okay.
Amplifying her speed by 40 more, though she's a speedster now.
Indeed.
As only like a growl emerges from her. So I roll, and
Yeah.
she'll begin to charge towards them. Like Izumi had to teleport, but she can climb. She has the speed to climb and everything now.
All right.
She's gonna land in front of him like a feral animal.
Yeah, I just imagine like all of you're almost become aware of this sort of ethereal sort of energy. Like you almost hear the cries of the forest as it's on fire. Like something in you is like some emotion within you is resonating with like some sort of deep sadness you feel just from the nature itself as the trees are burning down and falling to the ground. And all of your muscles tense in your body as you with lightning quickness like boom, leaving a dust cloud behind you as you leap up onto the building. Um
That is a 26 for intimidation
26. Yeah,
of
well that
her.
yeah. You see him kind of definitely look nervous as he's surrounded by both of you right now, and he looks at you, and you see his body language clearly is very very nervous. Um, that is your turn. You are concentrating on two jutsu, so that is your concentration slots. Um, Next up is the strange gas masked man. Um, you still feel this bloodlust coming off of him as he's just like he just says like, you know what I hate about you, Shinobi? You act so horrified by tragedy, as if today's events are beyond reason. But this is this is barely a fraction of the carnage you unleash upon this world. In the name of peace, you drench your hands in blood, yet continue to sow your fields like you're some saints or protectors. And then you have the gall to wonder why your gardens only yield thorned roses, red with the blood you sacrifice to grow them. As he is going to attempt to grab Azumi by the throat.
Would that be a roll to hit or a?
This is going to be a contested athletics check against your. Well, let me actually make sure because I'm pretty sure you might be able to use acrobatics for this as well. Let me see. So an athletics check contested by So either you can do acrobatics if you want, but yeah, he's going to try to grab you by the throat. So this is going to be a grapple attempt. Plus 2. So the sheet is lagging for me a little bit. There we go.
Oh, good. I'll roll mine.
He gets a 10.
24. Oh.
Yeah, so you see he tries to grab you by the throat, but he's a big lumbering guy, so you're able to dodge out of the way, and he is going to. Who does he see as more of a threat in this scenario? I think he's going to hold a gauntlet up to you, Azumi, and you see a flash of light as you see like seals on his gauntlet. So maybe a DC 15 Wisdom save, as you see a blinding flash of light shoots out from like a nozzle on his wrist.
All of my rolls here are +6. I am gonna spend a. Oh no! Do the roll first and then say never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a will of fire to reroll that. 24.
24, that succeeds. So you only gain 1 rank of dazzled, as just blinding flashes, lights start coming from your vision and stuff. But yeah, so that is his turn. You do hear a little bit of a chuckle as he says, "It's just a tragedy. What's happening here? Isn't that right, Luna?" As you hear a little bit of a bubbling sort of sound, and Uzi, you see from the puddle of blood that is coming from Yoshitomo and Kikunara, you see something start bubbling up, and you see organs start to form, rising from the puddle itself, forming into decaying flesh. As you see you see Luna's hulking form, almost her arm reach out and formulate from like the skeleton up to the muscle and then the decayed skin, as she groans with bile coming from her mouth. The chakra.
I had my turn prepped, you asshole.
But yeah, no. Luna is going to let out a shrieking roar as she's gonna climb up this building right here. That is going to be your full movement.
As a quick question, him doing his grapple, does that count as an attack to me?
Well, no, it's just a grapple attempt. It's not like a damaging effect or anything.
Okay, just wanted to be sure.
But yeah, all right. So Luna is going to. Let me see. She's being controlled by this individual. She's gonna spit a. She's gonna spew out acidic bile at you, Gabriela. So make me I didn't mean to GM roll that, but maybe a dexterity save. As you see, she vomits out this stream of acidic bile from her mouth. 19 succeeds. All right, so I'll handle that. Uzi, you can do your thing as Luna just is on all fours, looking at Gabriela. I have to put down this acid token.
He's analyzing the situation like second one, just seeing like, okay, two possible corpses there, Gasman there, Sword Split right next to him. They went over there. Oh shit, Luna. Okay, recalculate.
Mm-hmm.
Nanko, move away to the right. Don't get close to either of them.
He nods with like a look of pure horror on his face as he sees this little girl who's like this hulking beast.
Kikunara's and Yoshitome's chakra signals, are they like gone, or are they just like very, very dim?
They're fading right now. Like for mechanical purposes, they're making death saves right now.
That's all that I needed to know. I'm freaking move. Let's move over here. You couldn't get Yoshitomo.
Yoshitomo is in this this puddle of acid is starting to melt side of the building, like the corner of the building and everything, and getting ready to start melting on top of his dying body.
What? Is it a bonus? It's a bonus action to transform a puppet weapon back to a puppet, right?
Let me see, because I know that's War Master stuff.
You should be able to do something at the start of initiative with your puppet as well.
I've had the thing as a weapon for the last few hours.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I just haven't gotten the chance. I just haven't gotten the chance to use it much.
You can revert this weapon. Okay, no, yeah, you can revert your puppet out of this mode on your turn with no action required.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah! Let me just make sure I summon the right one. I summoned Johnny back, which was the one that I had as a weapon, so it's perfect.
All right.
I'm gonna summon him. Okay. If I can't summon it over there, I will summon him here and have him walk over.
I'm pretty sure you can summon it within. I mean, no, yeah, it would have to be within 5 feet of you because you're unfurling the or not unfurling, but you're deactivating.
Right. There we go. It's perfect. Can Johnny with his movement drag Yoshitomi out of the pit?
Absolutely, yeah. That would just have his movement, but yeah, no, you can absolutely drag.
Yeah, that's perfect. I would like to drag him out of the pit of death and acid and bones. I just have Johnny move him out of the way.
All right. I'm pretty sure you can move Yoshitomo's token, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was more just like, am I allowed to do that?
Yeah, no, you can definitely do that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move it like this, so Johnny's like covering for Yoshitome, and then I'm gonna use Johnny's wood upgrade Jutsu channel, which lets me cast Jutsu through him.
Mm-hmm.
This wouldn't. I was gonna use this on the Kikunara, but this works also. I'm gonna cast Healing Waters through Johnny onto Yoshitomo because it has a range of touch.
All right, go ahead and roll that healing right there. That is 10.
Woo!
So he should be up, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see something real quick.
I just need to see that cost me. Yeah. Just chakra.
Yep. So Yoshitomo, yeah, you describe your turn and everything is you kind of I don't know if it's like Iron Man style that like the because Johnny was like a thing on your arm, right, like up to your shoulder.
Yeah. It's kind of like he's as he's running, he's spending spending most of the time that he's doing moving over to just like deassemble the things that are like kind of screwed around him so that it doesn't just fall off.
Mm-hmm.
As it just kind of like as it's about to fall off, he catches it and throws it in front of him. So like it just kind of like assembles in front of him,
mm-hmm.
like as it unfurls before like just dragging Yoshitomi out of it. As chakra just seeps through the threads and into Johnny, healing Yoshitomi.
All right. I forgot to note, Gabriela, you take 4 acid damage from the acidic bile and stuff. because you succeeded and stuff. So you take half the result. So it's just 4 acid damage off of your stuff. But yeah, no. So Yoshitomo, and then you like, I assume like the healing waters is like it just emanates from the puppet's hands and stuff.
Yeah. That was a lot of features used in conjunction. I'm very happy.
Yeah, no, that's honestly really good. You wanted to
And
describe your War Master subclass?
The War Master. The War Master had nothing to do with this, but I will definitely do that. That was one thing that I didn't do. My War Master subclass lets me turn my puppet into a weapon that I can then use, which gives it a whole lot of upgrades around different ways of attacking, and lets me go from like being two different creatures to just being like one creature with a very good weapon.
Indeed. But yeah, so yeah.
I still have a bonus action.
Oh, damn. All right, yeah, go ahead.
Don't try and stop me now. I'm not done.
Do your thing. Do your
That's
thing.
why I had to ask.
Uh huh.
For 1 chakra, I summoned the Piranha Swarm. This time with piranhas. We still don't have a token for it.
Yeah, we do.
Wait, we do now.
Yeah,
We
check
do.
here. I added Piranha Swarm to it.
Yes. Yes. I will summon it here. Actually, can I see up there or?
I would say with how close you are, you
miss?
can't see directly on top because it's like you're like standing like right in front of a 10-foot tall building. So you can see like the edges of it where the acid is seeping off the edge of the building, and I would say maybe like a little bit of Gabriela's hair.
Summon it on Gabriela. Nah. I'm gonna summon it off to the. It's like the acid's just on the ground, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna have it be up here, like floating above the acid. Then, as just like, as water, as like in the same motion that he uses to send chakra out of his hand to Johnny, he sends it out like into the ground around the puddle.
Okay.
To just like create the Piranha Swarm, ready to attack next turn.
All right. And that is the end.
That's my turn.
Indeed. Gabriela, did you want to describe your subclass real quick? I forgot to go over yours.
Talent and focus. My subclass allows me to be a better martial art fighter, including adding more martial die, as well as showing more like born talent in combat.
Indeed. Well, at the end of the round, this is when Luna's elite action is going to take place. You see the gas mask man yells over to Luna, I'm the only one that can save your father. They're trying to stop me. And you see she roars with like tears coming out of her eyes as she says, don't hurt my daddy. As she's going to make her swipe at you with her... she's going to make a swipe at you, Gabriela, with her... elite action.
No, the fuck she ain't. My reaction, I am casting Hinder.
Okay.
Essentially, I make a sleight of hand check. She makes a Constitution check. Whoever's rolls beat out wins.
What is this for your subclass?
Yes, this is a part of the Hunterman stuff.
Okay.
Hunter exploits, to be specific.
Hunter exploits. Okay, cool. All right, so she's gonna make a Constitution check, like an ability check.
Let me quickly double check.
Let me look at your sheet real quick just to see.
Saving throw.
Sounds she's in saving throw. Okay, all right, cool.
And then I'm just needing to verify one thing.
She gets a 7. Let me look at the
Alright,
stuff you're talking about real quick.
Good. Is called Hinder.
Is this like a once per rest sort of thing?
This is up to my exploit, so I can use my Hunter exploits up to 3 times.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead. It's against your sleight of hand check, right?
Yep, and I rolled a 21.
21. All
I
right.
didn't realize I never made sleight of hand proficient.
Cool. All right. Let me see something real quick. Reaction. All right. Yeah. Cool. So yeah. Now you describe how you she originally was gonna. You see this. Her strike was like sailing through the air, gonna hit Gabriela. How do you stop this?
Seeing the strike, Izumi just thinks back, or just had like almost a flashback to the few times that a bright light has fucked her day earlier that day, and even just now with what he just did. So she she would, as she sees the throw, would make an effort to almost slash a kunai. However, more specifically, all she's doing is she is holding a... Sorry, I'm struggling to describe this properly.
You're all good.
She's holding a flash of chakra that once it got close enough to her face, it would go off.
All right. Yeah, no, so yeah, it makes Luna's strike sail past, and Gabriela, you see as it like the strike sails past, you just feel the air pressure off of this. It is the beginning of the round, and then this strange gas masked man.
Before the end of the round,
Uh-huh.
would this attack technically count as missed? So it would count as missed, correct?
Yep, because she made it, Azumi made it miss.
All right, then I'm going to use a reaction for that.
Okay.
And spend a martial die.
This is patient offense, if I'm not mistaken, where you can make an unarmed attack against
No.
the target.
Redirect aggression.
Oh, okay.
So what it does is, as a reaction, you merely spend one martial die. The reaction attack missed back towards them, making the make a melee or ranged unattack roll to this reaction, and whatever effect that attack would have done to me would do to her instead.
Okay.
Because she's practically attacking herself.
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll against her then.
$17.
17 just barely misses. So like, yeah, as this strike was sailing past, you like martial art style attempt to like redirect, like waving your hands around and everything to make it move towards her. And at the last second, it like barely like grazes her skin as she's able to duck down. At the beginning of the round, the strange gas masked man is going to he is going to, let me see.
Contemplate his existence.
Yeah, no, he is kind of having a rough time right now. I will say at the end of the round, you do. Let me roll a luck check real quick because you do hear more groaning inside of the building. As you hear old man Zuko's like a frightened like yelp come from him a little bit.
Oh, that's either really good or really bad. Oh no.
Give me 1 second to do some stuff on another map.
Gabriella can't think of anything besides bloodlust combat right now. But someone should let Luna know that people are attacking her father inside the tent.
Oh, Izumi has full intention to.
All right. You hear some villagers screaming inside of the ramen shop as you're like the crashing of like tables and stuff like that. As you know, there definitely is something going on in there with these now plague-touched college students. All right. So for the strange gas mask man's elite action, and just for specifics as to why I'm doing this at the beginning and end of rounds, that's how elite actions work. It's either at the beginning or the end of the round when it's taken. It's not like a legendary action when it can happen at any time. But at the beginning of round two, this man is going to let me see something real quick. He's just going to use his elite action to attempt to leap off of the building. So go ahead and Gabriela and Izumi make an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I'll do you one better. I'm gonna grapple the fucker.
Can you grapple as a reaction?
With the Panther trait, yeah.
Let me check real quick. Give me 1 second.
I think I can with the Panther, because I can use it. I can use a grapple as an attack with it.
Let me see something real quick.
If I read that correctly.
So you have advantage on strength checks made to grapple or shove creatures on a successful grapple or shove check. Okay, yeah. So the effect you're thinking about. So once per round, when you gain it, once per round, you gain an additional unarmed melee attack that you may only use if a target enters within 10 feet of you with their movement. So that's just an unarmed attack. It's not like a grapple attempt or anything. However, I will let you make an unarmed attack against Luna since she did move within 10 feet of you. Just keep note of that. If a creature voluntarily uses their movement to move within 10 feet of you, that's a once per round unarmed attack you get against them.
Yeah, well, I can use a grapple also. Okay, I'll strike him then.
Yeah, I have critical. I fucking crit this ass.
Indeed.
Let's go. Letho doesn't proc off of that, sadly, but everything else does.
All right. Cool. So number of feet equal to 5 plus your strength score. So I was just trying to see how far he could leap. That's
24 to hit him.
20 feet. 24.
Jesus.
24 to hit. So yeah, go. Both of you guys go ahead and roll damage as you make land your attacks against him. He's a big, bulky man in bulky armor. That's So
I got a little question.
Yeah.
Izumi,
Yes.
can I hit before you?
Go ahead.
All right. Because if I. All right, so I want to strike before you, and I
What
want
the
to get marker
fuck?
die.
Don't worry about it. I'm just cutting off his head. Don't worry about it.
Let me just check my unarmed strike. I'm gonna do like no damage to you, but with the ability I'm gonna use is what's going to help us. So I won't do any damage, but because I hit, I'm spending a martial die to use Shatter Point. I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Which destroys any temporary hit point and damage reduction he has.
All right. This is definitely the benefits of you guys being level 3 now, but it makes sense for this amp considering the circumstances. All right. Real quick. Let's move over here.
So since I attack first, when Izumi hits, there will be no damage reduction or temporary hit points.
Oh, what the fuck?
All right. Yeah, it's from damage. It's from damage reduction, like from the character's damage reduction. It's not from. He can still use a jutsu as a reaction for it.
Oh yes, he can, but it's just base damage reduction.
Yeah, this eliminates his damage reduction from his armor. Cool. All right. So that is how much damage? 5 damage. And then Azumi, I know the 4d8 is correct because your Chokuto does 1d8. That's +1 from dueling mastery. And then that's a crit, so that's doubled. And then your lethal turns into 2d8 from it being a crit. And then what is the additional
my lethal
d8?
right now is 2d8 upon hitting level 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, you're okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm still getting used to this and stuff. But all right, cool. So that is a whopping amount of damage. He is definitely gonna have to use his reaction for this. So good shit indeed.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, those are some insane rolls. but it is a crit after all. So he is going to use a reaction.
That's a lot of eights too.
Yeah,
Tank.
that's so close to max. Like, Jesus Christ.
And
Am I allowed to feel slightly inadequate now?
I mean, Hunting is focused on single target damage. That's their whole thing. You've gotten like 5 nat 20s in this entire thing, so I don't even want to hear it. You guys have been crushing it.
But I focus on that 20 then.
All right. So let me go ahead and roll his other damage dice. That's +3 to his AC, and then I have to roll for twice his. +3 with the. So his AC would turn into a. I think you guys still hit. Yeah, 24 and a 25 still hit either way. All right, so that is. And the damage reduction. So I'll describe in a second. I'm just doing the math for how fucked up he is.
You're good. You're completely good, man.
All right, so. Damn. All right. So I'll let you guys describe first, like how you're executing these attacks, and I'll describe like the flavor effect along with that and stuff. But yeah, no, you do some hefty damage to this guy.
Gabriela, you go first.
All right. So Gabriela, when as he just a step, just as he thought of taking a step, as his body is in mid motion, she will strike him at his most vulnerable spot, the stomach.
Okay.
With full force, intending to kill and break his body.
Yeah, I mean, you land this strike, and you see some of the armor like frays off of him, and like his shirt rips a little bit under the armor, and that sets up for Azumi to land a strike on his exposed midsection and everything. But as you remove that armor, you see his ribs and his stomach appear like way more emaciated than his physical size should indicate. Like you see various like scars and like wounds on his stomach and stuff. But Azumi, yeah, how do you land this strike that Gabriela has set up for you?
As she sees the opening, when she slashes in, she uses both her own strike and the fact that he's moving away to almost dig her blade into him more. And as he goes away, she twists it and then yanks it out.
Okay. Yeah, as you slash this sword into him, you get like this same sort of like hazy flash that I described before, where you were seeing a POV, like first person perspective from like someone that is not you. As you slash into him, you see this blood, like the way he is just like turned away from you as he's leaping off of this building. You get a visual of Shinobi walk, like the same squadron of Shinobi that I described before, walking and eating food, and you see various villagers are screaming at them and very upset as they walk from some sort of like really official looking office building, and you get like a quick time lapse of various villagers being attacked from the like them revolting against these Shinobi, and you see a man of similar sort of proportions almost running in front of the crowd and everything, like leading them on. And you flash back as you stab him into the stomach, and you hear him curse as blood seeps from the wound. But yeah, so that is his elite action. Azumi, it is your turn. I will say one thing you notice real quick. This will activate a phase shift sort of scenario. It's 30. So that. I'm just typing in his 16 before, so let's see. That's and Constitution, and then +2 to his. All right. Yeah, no. So, Azumi, I assume you're getting ready to like follow after him and stuff.
Yes.
Um,
She finds what she saw very interesting, but she is right now of the mind of I do not care if she does not care for the reason. She refuses to allow anyone to commit this and then try to play the victim.
yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to skip past your thing. As you're getting ready, like you peer over the ceiling, you see him. He's landed on the ground, and you see him twitching and like convulsing. He's like, as you hear him snarling. His body starts to get even bigger than before. You would guess he's getting near like 6'8", 6'9" at this point from his like 6.5 feet tall that he was before. As you hear muscles crackling and popping. But yeah, that's all you.
All right. Izumi couldn't give two shits about Luna right now. She's just as she's about. Oh, actually, important question before I do it. Before you said I had the dazzle, or is it the dazed?
You have the dazzled condition right now. And until let me check something real quick. And the flashing light still in your eyes and stuff. Let me see. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I just need to know what it does to me, because if I thought it was dazed, you said, and if
No,
it's not,
dazzled.
then I do not know.
One record dazzled for 2 rounds. All right, so that's until the end of next round. All right, I'll look up the dazzled condition for you. It's in my conditions book and all that.
-2 sight check. Can't have advantage on ranged attacks. -15 foot on ranged jutsus for minimum 5 feet.
Oh yeah, it reduces the range of jutsus cast and ranged attacks made by 15 feet. So that's all jutsu. Um, and it's a
And
-2
also
penalty.
ranged attacks disadvantage.
It gives -2 penalty to attack rolls for. Oh no, so that's a minus.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll go down the line real quick. So dazzle creatures, you have a -2 to all checks that relate to sight. You have a -2 penalty to attack rolls, and you can't gain advantage on ranged attack rolls. And the range of jutsu is reduced by 15 feet, down to a minimum of 5.
Okay. Huh.
You can make a Constitution ability check as an action to remove it if you want, but yeah, that is what you got going on.
Sucks for him. I primarily do non-range stuff. As she's about to move, she would glance to Luna, literally seeing her as an afterthought to this situation right now, as she wants this man dead. As she's gonna call out, "Your father's in danger below us. Protect him!" Is then gonna blink 5, 10, 15.
Oh wait, he
Yeah,
has to
she
make
is
a. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're good.
No, he has to make a concentration check, if I'm not mistaken, again, because he got damaged again for his gauntlet. Let me see. Sorry.
Oh, I should have aimed for the fucking gauntlet. Oh,
Like a chakra control check. So he has to make a chakra control check to maintain his gauntlet. Okay, yeah. So he you feel the chakra starting to like destabilize on his wrist. As you can tell, his control over Luna is slipping a little bit just from you hitting him. He's not able to maintain this as well. What do you do for your turn?
So start of my turn, I am blinking down to him as well. So first, for the blink, I am gonna take the benefit of I'll keep the +2 to my AC. My bonus action for this one will be to explain one fun little mechanic special to this game. Is an Uchiha, but as well as a Kuru. we are not using a normal latent system. Our system works alongside each other. There is a thing I paid for, doesn't matter right now. All that matters right now is the effects of the Sharingan and the Kurigan, which the Kuru clan has, can be active at the same time, but they have to be activated separately to just specify.
Mm-hmm.
Just to explain that, as her Kurigan abilities as well will activate. And she is, again, just gonna keep... Yeah, she's gonna keep... No, actually. As the effects of her Kurigan also goes in, thematically, a jutsu, Pierce the Veil, is going to activate. So, and I'm gonna activate Chakra Coil with that, just because I want to save Chakra. Wait. Oh, I answered this myself to that earlier. I'm not gonna do Chakra Coil, but Pierce the Veil will be activated.
Okay. Does your movement with how you got down there provoke attack of opportunity at all? It doesn't hit either way, but I just want to make sure.
It is teleportation.
Okay.
Yes. Unless you want to make it to where we do a check for that, but...
No, you're all good.
It is just...
Yeah, go ahead and do the rest of your turn, homie.
13 down to 9. That's action, bonus action. That actually is going to be it.
All right.
Because the effects of Pierce the Veil activates in her curve.
I will say...
actually, one final thing. I don't know how you want to do this. I know in character, no one here has the time to really pay attention to it, but her eyes do look different for anyone of note. If you want to put the image that we decided what it would look like up or not, that's up to you, or I can just pull it up.
I'll probably pull it up in in post and stuff like that. I'll put it in the thing.
Yeah. Just wanted to point that out. Her eyes are a fancy new thing.
All right. And so that's the end of your turn?
Indeed.
All right. Yes. Yeah, so you almost I imagine there's you get a flash of as you're stabbing into him when you had gotten that critical hit, you see a flash of exactly where he's landing, and something in you it's you don't really know the mathematics behind how the seal works that you somewhat perfected that your father worked on, but you just know you want to get right next to him so you can keep showing him exactly the consequences of his actions, and you move and end up right in front of him quicker than you can blink, and as you're that same sort of pain in your eyes, but this is more of a pressure developing in the back of your eyes, like a sinus headache almost. So just this pressure coming from the back of your eyes, as almost as if your eyes are gonna pop out of your skull. But this starts to subside and help you focus even more as you get a sort of dim sort of view of your vision, but things are even more clear than before. You can almost see a silhouette of him moving as a reaction to seeing you stand there. You see his head turn towards you before he actually turns towards you. And yeah, that is the end of your turn as your eyes the whites of your eyes take on a black, foggy sort of color as your eyes, the one tomo that forms in your eye from your Sharingan starts to spin and turn white. And that is going to be the layer action right here. Let me see. I'm just gonna have your allies go on this one. So Yoshitomo does have one rank of lacerated right now, considering that his neck was just pierced and stuff. So let me see real quick. Let me see. I think he is just going to try to deal with the bleeding in his neck.
You got this.
All right. Laceration. Creature may attempt with a DC 20 medicine check. Oh, with a medicine kit. So, that's kind of rough. Uh, Creature with that's just
Oh, right, because it heals, but it wouldn't take away
1d6. Yeah,
condition.
you need a medicine kit to get rid of laceration. Let me see something real quick. So that's he takes 2 necrotic damage as you see just the carotid artery in his neck, Uzi, is like gushing with
Yeah.
blood. He looks at you. You see he still has a little bit of a serious glare to his face, but he gives you a nod, and as he's holding his neck, he kind of wriggles out of Johnny's grasp and is going to attempt to run into the building through the hole that forms in the ceiling from the acid melting it. He runs into the building to like on wobbly legs as he goes to try to help the villagers within. And just to not take up time, I'm just going to have him roll a luck check essentially for how uh, he gets this done.
Not 20, not 20, not 20, not 20.
You hear more
Again,
crashing.
I don't know if that's good or bad, and it scares me.
No, you still hear
It
the sound of a
should.
villager screaming, and one of them start like just screaming, and then you hear like them like very clearly getting attacked, and like the scream turns into like as he they're like bleeding out. So that is going to be another luck check for the fire for this layer action. 1 second, somebody's knocking on my door. 1 second.
No, good. Don't worry. Can we just talk about Jesus fucking Christ on that last
I don't
attack?
wanna. I feel inadequate.
I thought I was strong. I feel weak now.
I didn't think I was strong. How do you think I feel?
That is the closest I've ever gotten to max damage on both normal dice and lethal dice.
Like, yeah,
Jesus
like
Christ.
like you thought you were strong, and yeah, you got humbled. That's
I
true.
mean,
However, I didn't even think I was strong and got humbled. How do you think it's for me?
damage isn't the most important thing. You guys have all nat 20'd on multiple checks and fought an entire army's worth of zombies and bandits. So I don't think that, this is exactly what Hunter
Yeah,
Ninja is
I mean
supposed to
that's
do.
fair. Yeah, it was just God, I wasn't like I was like, okay, this is gonna be pretty good damage, not max. It's just I just was not mentally prepared for the amount.
Insert that one Homelander meme where he says he's better.
Yeah.
I'm stronger.
All right. You hear the sounds of a commotion going on within the forest as you hear the sound of like the whizzing of arrows and everything that you're able to make out. And Gabriela, well not Gabriela, Yubata, you hear a pain scream a little bit more, but it sounds like more of a focused sort of scream, like as if she's gritting her teeth. And just the sounds of commotion happening within the forest. You can guess they're doing battle with the last strange thug as you hear some sort of more animalistic growls that is a characteristic of when they're damaged. The fire is. Let me see something real quick. All right, the fire does not grow on this turn, fortunately, as you see more of the forest is starting to like burn some more. Next up is you, Gabriela.
All right. So just to point out, the distance between me and this gas stranger dude is a third of my movement speed. So I'm practically just gonna rush right behind him.
Okay.
Which seems like she almost practically teleports. But it's just blinding speed and
Mm-hmm.
just begin like wailing at him, blow
Luna,
after blow.
Luna is going to make a. Yep, she misses that attack of opportunity, so you're all good.
So, so 1d20 plus 7. So 20. Can I just roll all three together? All three unarmed strikes?
Three unarmed strikes? Are you what are you casting?
No, it's my action plus the light trait. Then my bonus action
Oh yeah,
plus
yeah.
the light trait.
Yeah, go ahead and roll those.
Yeah. Can I use light trait twice or once each turn?
That's once per turn. Yeah, so that would be
Okay,
three
so
attacks.
okay.
Afterwards, do roll me a concentration check because I was just looking. The token's small, so I didn't see, but you did take damage. So that comes up for your concentration effects.
11 does 11 hit?
11 does not hit. No, as yeah, I mean, go ahead and roll the rest of your attack rolls now, describe.
I'm gonna do. So it's 2d6. So you said concentration roll?
Yeah, did you roll? Oh, you rolled all three. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Weapon
So
concentration.
that's
you are
that's
hit by the acid.
Constitution, right?
That is a chakra control check.
Oh, chakra control. Okay.
Yep, and then you're concentrating on two jutsu, so that would be I think DC 15. Let me see. Concentration 12 plus the combined rank, so that'll be 12 plus 2, so that'll be DC 14 chakra control check.
15.
15. All right, cool, cool. All right, so you're able to maintain concentration on that, and yeah, go ahead and roll damage for two of those hit.
I rolled damage. The 2d6 plus 8.
Okay, all right,
14.
14 damage.
I just
Yeah.
combine them together.
Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, so that is 14 damage. He does not have his reaction available since
And he doesn't have damage reduction until the beginning of his next turn.
oh, that lasts until the beginning of his next turn?
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Hold on, let me see something real quick. This will get smoother as we go along. This is just the first time we're using a lot of these features and everything.
So do thou with.
Until the beginning of their next turn. Yep. All right. Yeah. So that is 14 damage as he is feeling effed up right now. This will activate the last of the phase shift to sort of scenarios. So you describe how you execute these strikes, like these quick succession of strikes.
I just she's practically she on all four she burst in rapid speed, rushing right behind him, before punching and kicking, punching him twice straight on to his back, before kicking him straight in the ribs.
All
Like just
right.
side kick him.
Yeah, no. So these are just a quick series of strikes, and you're just targeting the section of the armor that you had torn off with your strikes. Cool. So that is going to be. Wait, this is bludgeoning, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see something real quick. Two. Use it. Okay. All right. Yeah. No, it actually won't activate his last phase shift sort of scenarios. It does a little bit less because the his resistance and stuff. But yeah, no. So that is the end of your turn. The gas masked man is going to. Let me see. He is in a precarious situation right now.
You pissed off the wrong fucking Shinobi.
This is true. This is indeed true. I don't even think that because you guys are flanking opposite side of him, I don't think that he can get both of you within this. I'll probably say he's gonna target Gabriela on this one since she is the one that ripped away his armor and stuff. As he's just snarling, "You all are animals. I'm just the only one that's conscious of it." And he is going to.
I take offense to that.
He's gonna point his flamethrower towards you, Gabriela, and try to fire on you with his flamethrower. Make me a dexterity save.
While he does the attack, it might not stop the attack, but while he does the attack, I'm gonna hinder that more.
This isn't a attack roll. This is a saving throw based effect, area of effect. I mean.
Well. Is it?
28.
I don't know if that activates for the if it's not an attack roll.
An attack or cast a jutsu. So yeah, I do not think that would work here. Fair enough.
All right. Yeah. So you take half damage, Gabriela. That's going to be 6 fire damage to you as he unleashes a jet of flame. You just hear as it covers over you, but you're able to.
He thinks he can hurt me. Chakra shield.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the DR for that.
I'm just trying to get the information. So that would be the chakra shield. You manifest a barrier chakra protects you. You gain 12 chakra temporary hit points. And
I'll just, as his bonus action, he is going to make a strike towards you, Izumi. As he brings his fist. Actually, no. As a bonus action, you see him take out a syringe from his. See him take out a syringe from his pocket and stab it into the exposed section of his skin.
Yeah, so I gain 12 temporary hit points. Is that chakra shield? Did I do that? No.
And he only has.
No, 44 reduction. My bad. Sorry.
That takes away 1.
I read the wrong thing.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll your Well, you don't have a
11.
nature release. So that would be like 46, right?
You're right.
Because if you cast it without a chakra shield without a nature release, it should be 46.
So 15.
15 damage reduction. All right. So you don't take any damage from this as he shoots out a jet of flame at you, but you're able to like swipe your arm and while casting hand signs, and it forms a blue coats of chakra. Next up is going to be Luna. Luna is going to. This is going to be a D2 sort of situation because either she's going the direction of the gas mask man. Actually, no, he's controlling her, so she's gonna leap off the building towards you, Izumi. As you almost feel like with your rage right now, Izumi, you Gabriela and Uzi, you notice these like reddish, like crimson red sort of marks of chakra start to rise up from around Izumi and everything. But yeah, so Luna is going to she'll actually stand at the top of this building right here and spit 2 globs of acid at both you and Gabriela.
So that is a dexterity save?
No, not for this. This is a different effect.
Oh, this is okay. Gotcha.
Choose up to 2 targets within range. So an 11 does not hit either one of you guys as she spits 2 globs of acid from her mouth at you, and you're able to dodge out of the way.
Question. The attack misses. Can I use my reaction of martial of patient offense to strike the mask dude?
I think it redirects it back at the target. Let me see real quick. Let me check.
No. for Furious Technique, uh, uh, there's one that redirects and the other one just straight up strikes back.
Well, the patient offense is the one that lets you make an unarmed attack against a triggering creature when a creature misses you with a melee attack. I think what you're thinking about is redirected aggression. So when I'm making a melee range, you can use that as a reaction if you want, because it redirects the attack back at the attacker.
Okay, so unarmed strike then, with one martial die less.
Sadly, Luna is a little far from me to do anything funny to her.
She is 10 feet in the area.
Oh, wait. No, as they do that, Izumi is once more gonna blind her. Or attempt to blind her, rather. So, one more hinder.
Blind?
The hinder. If it
Oh, what? So for
succeeds,
the
it
acid
gives them the
spit?
blinding condition until this- Yeah, because that one is an attack roll.
To make Gabriela. I mean, it already missed both of you guys. I don't know if you
Not
want to.
Gabriela. Oh no, it doesn't matter if it missed. In this case, if one of us were to target her, we have advantage on that hit while she's blinded.
Well, yeah, Luna wasn't trying to blind you guys, is what I mean. I don't know.
No,
Which-
I'm blinding Luna.
Oh, was that the reaction for something?
That is one of my reactions to make the sleight of hand against her constitution save.
Let me see. As a reaction, when a creature makes an attack, you can attempt to blind. Oh, okay. If it was in the
Yeah, sorry, I should have phrased that better.
okay, I thought it was just making something miss. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
make a
no,
sleight of hand
it's-
check contested by Luna's contested. I mean, Constitution save.
I don't know. We'll see. Does she beat a 5?
Let me see. She automatically beats it. Her bonus already beats the 5 to a Constitution save.
Roll just in case the natural one.
It is not.
I mean, it would still succeed either way because it would meet a beat. I mean, no, yeah, it would succeed either way because it's a minimum of a 1 on the die, so that would be a 6.
Yeah, but it would have been funny if she not won.
Yeah, even if she still won it, I'm just saying it would be funny. Yeah, no, that's fair.
All right, but yeah, that is the end of Luna's turn. Uzi, that is all you.
Losing to a nat 1 is always funny.
You hear Yoshitomo is kind of grunting in the building as you hear crashing sounds and everything. As he appears to be, it sounds like he's fighting them inside of the ramen shop to try to get Zuko.
Did he go inside here?
Yeah, he went inside the ramen shop.
Yeah, okay.
Through the hole
All right.
in the wall from the acid.
Alright, let's see. Our plan. I'm going to move Johnny up here to Kikunara. I'm gonna have Uzi move. Let's see how much. Yeah, down here. Using 15 feet of movement to move down here. I can see Luna now, right?
Yeah, you can see her. Yeah.
Gauntlet control. I'm gonna try that.
Ooh.
All right.
Not about that.
So you're
I
going
did
to.
not. Stand down.
All right. So this is going to be a contested shock control check. For actually, wait, no. Let me see. Well, I mean, it still is a shock control check, but I'll explain why. But you're making this one with disadvantage for a shock control check, and I'll explain
I'm fine
afterwards.
with that.
We'll fire it. Make it a regular roll.
Huh. You know what? Sure, yeah. I'll will fire it. Regular roll. Is that fine with you, S.O.C.K?
Yeah, no, you can use your Will of Fire to make that a regular roll. Yeah.
25!
25 succeeds. That knocks off another failure for the amount he has to maintain. So you see, like, you almost hear like crackling sounds coming from his gauntlet as he's like smacking it like a bad TV, that sort of thing. Come on. Yeah, and Are you doing anything else in your turn?
Yeah.
That would have been a main
bonus
action.
action. Piranha attack.
Okay.
Yeah, bonus action. Piranha attack.
All right.
I have it. I remembered it from last time, so just I had it set as the action anyway.
Okay. Cool.
Bonus action. I am going to attack with my piranhas. Let's see. That's an odd one. I'm just glad it wasn't on the gauntlet control check. I'll be honest. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, the piranhas just aren't able to like pierce the thick armor that this man is wearing underneath his gray cloak. But yeah, that is the end of your turn. As you see, you're one step closer to this man not being able to control Luna. He shouts up to her, "They're trying to stop me from saving your father, Luna." And
don't listen to him, Luna.
Luna is going to take her elite action at the end of the round before we get to the top of the round of round 3. Let me actually just change the title of the token right there.
Kids, this is why you don't use jutsus that cost 1 chakra. They do not work.
All right. So Luna is going to she is going to spit another 2 globs of acid at both Gabriela and Azumi as she's being controlled by this man.
All right.
I want to help my daddy. As she spits out those 2 globs of acid. So she is not rolling well. She spits out those globs of acid and they sail past you, just very inaccurate. As you she's just in emotional turmoil right now. As you know, she saw her father. So she is in extreme emotional anguish right now. Next up is this gas masked man for his elite action at the beginning of the round. Before we get to Azumi's turn, he is going to. He is kind of getting like mollywopped right here.
Jump away again. Do it.
He's going to. Let me see. He is going to. Can he get all of you in this? Let me check. Gonna move some things out the way. It was 60.
I'll be back real quick. Maybe not, depending on how long it takes. But I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Azumi and Uzi, you're gonna have to make some saving throws real quick. As he wheels around, he's carrying these two these two like strange contraptions. Which one you know is a flamethrower, but you see a green mist start to emanate from the other one as he wheels them around towards both of you to try to get you in there. So this is going to be a. Let me see. As he kind of deattaches them from his back, this other device he has.
What
see.
throw is it?
I'm about to send it.
There we go. Concept the cast.
So both of you need to make me a dexterity save and a constitution save. As you see,
oh shit, he's using both.
He's going to use his full turn action to slam them both together, and just a cascading wave of green gas and fire envelop the area.
As a reaction, I'm going to use my Kurigan reaction to gain advantage on all saving throws to the start of my next turn, as I am seeing the future.
Is that from the Jutsu Pierce the Bell, or is that just the base Kurigan?
That is the base Kurigan.
All right. Let's see.
Considering I don't have anything to use for my reaction, I'm going to take this.
All right.
I'm just going to do dex save. 11. Constitution save. 10.
All right.
No, actually, no, I don't want to be plague. I'm using Prodigy on the second one. I saw what happened to Izumi. He's not gonna let that happen to himself. He's gonna bolster himself extra carefully for whatever green mist is, even if it costs him being flamethrowered.
All right. Cool.
All right. So, what are you? Are you re-rolling that, or are you?
No, Prodigy lets me put it to a 10.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, so it's
Yeah, it lets
16.
you treat a d20 roll of 8 or lower as a 10. So
First one is a dexterity save. That's a 19. And for the Constitution save, I am spending my last roll of fire to gain a +5 to the roll, as I don't want to be infected again.
Chimaru can only take so much disease, alright?
Yep, that is 19 and a 20.
What is... Oh, okay. Thank you. I was
I'm
zooming
looking
in to see what that was.
I feel like I made the token too big. Give me 1 second.
Yep, you have to zoom in again.
Alright, I have to zoom in.
Alright, there we go.
No, I don't have to.
Alright, yeah, so he's gonna leave this gas cloud right here. Let me see real quick. Alright, so what was the result for both of you? So, Uzi, which one were you adding a +5 to?
I was not adding a +5, I was using Prodigy.
Oh yeah, you Prodigy. No, you're right. I'm sorry.
Izumi was using with a fire.
Yeah, I got confused with that. What were your results?
Okay.
Mine is a 19 to the dexterity save, a 20 to the Constitution.
20.
11 to the flamethrower, 16 to the plague.
Okay, so you beat the both of you beat the plague. The creature to
We both chose to defeat the plague.
turn or enters the area. All right. I misspoke earlier. It's not a full turn action that he was using for it. It's still his elite action, but either way, that's something you can do on his stuff.
And I have to make a concentration check, right?
Yeah, that is going to be a concentration check. So you failed the dexterity save throw, right?
Yeah.
All right, you already subtract the -12. All right, yeah. So
I am also burning.
Oh,
you are indeed.
So I take...
We have a thing for it? Oh, we definitely do. There must be a burning symbol somewhere.
I take 6 from...
6 fire damage from you, Izumi, and then 12 fire damage to you, Uzi.
How do I make a concentration check?
No, that was...
Indeed.
I also have to make a concentration check.
Yeah, I don't know how. I've never done it in the system.
It's a chakra control check.
Chakra control.
Alright, I get to add a d4 to that. Because of chakra control expert.
Oh, no. Yeah, that doesn't count as a saving throw, I'm assuming.
19!
Not a chakra control check, no.
does not.
19?
Oh,
Yeah, that's exceeds.
And so
Yeah.
I lose concentration, which is fine.
Actually, that's not a 19. I take a -2 to that, so it's a 17. I assume it still
from
succeeds.
burning, yeah. From being burned, yeah.
I'm currently burning.
So you drop the concentration on the piranha swarm, right? Wait, no, that's -2, so you still succeed. Yeah.
Yeah,
17.
I drop concentration on Pierce the Veil.
Okay. And you made your chakra control check, Azumi?
Yep, that was the nat one.
Okay, yeah. So
I got a +6.
as the flames cover you, you're able to dodge out of the way, but just the searing pain of it gives you like almost nightmare flashbacks of just the nightmares you've had of being burned alive. And that sort of fear that creeps in just from those memories causes your eyes to become a little bit less clear. That is your turn, Azumi, and you are going to have to make a Constitution saving throw again from starting within the area as this green sort of fog starts to envelop around you.
As a question then, because it's the start of the turn that this is happening, would I still gain the benefit from my Gurgon reaction? Because it says until start of next turn. No,
Yeah, I would probably until start of next because it deactivates at the start of your next turn, so that will be at the same time that this saving throw is enforced.
Gotcha then. Here it is. 11.
11. All right. So you do gain 1 rank of plague, and Fuchimaru still has the 5 that he had, but that doesn't transfer over. He would have to do that again, basically. Uh, so
So I gain a rank of exhaustion is the name.
indeed, I just gotta pull up the plague condition again. I mean, you guys have the token for it, so you see how it operates.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, this green sort of mist fills your lungs, and you start involuntarily coughing and hacking as your this sour sort of citrusy foul scent. You can almost taste it, and it's your turn.
All right. She is going to take. Well, she's gonna blink to here, and I can't do that. As I doubt you would let me just hide as my bonus action here. Could do this. That is I am gonna spend my bonus action on my Kurgan bonus. All it does, it lets me, until the start of my next turn, to the end of the current. So for the rest of this turn, I can add my wisdom modifier to my next attack roll.
Okay.
So it'll help balance out. So that is, it's just a -1 for 1 rank of exhaustion, right?
Yeah, it's -1.
Okay, so then that is, so right now it would be 6, 5, 6, 7, because, yep, okay, so it'd be +7. So yeah, after that, just going for another strike with the Chakuto.
All right.
I got a 13 hits.
A 13 doesn't hit as you slash into you just hear the grating of metal as you slash into him and everything, and he just kind of snarls at you with an animalistic sound.
And then for the blink feature, I'm gonna gain the benefit of +2 to my next saving throw. And can I do anything else? Action to the attack, bonus action to that. No, I feel like that is it, yeah. Yeah,
All
that is
right.
my turn.
Cool. Make me another Constitution save at the end of your turn to not gain another rank of plague. As you feel that same sort of heaviness, that same sort of weight start to like pervade through all your veins in your body and stuff.
It doesn't matter even with the plus. That's also a +2, so a 10 or an 11, but so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, that does not succeed. So now you have another rank of plague, and subtract your maximum chakra by 1, because that's 1 for each turn that passes. Yeah, you start coughing and hacking more, and you see the veins on your hands are starting to become more pronounced and starting to rise from your skin a little bit. And that is the end of your turn. Let me see. That is going to be the layer action next, and me handling the stuff for your allies. So, let me see something real quick. First will be the roll for your allies' success in this interaction. Oops, I rolled a 1d0 real quick by accident. Roll 20 is lagging a little bit. Ignore the 1d0, but yeah, so an 83. So your allies, you hear this the strange thug. You can definitely tell it's just the one of them that they're fighting. He's becoming more animalistic and snarling, as you hear. He's definitely getting wounded. So you would guess that he's losing this fight, as the chaos of the forest is happening. Next up is the luck check for the forest to not grow with fire or burn more. I mean, all right. Um, you all see. Just looking at my notes real quick. All right, so it's only 5 feet. So let me move up the fire a little bit. As you all notice, the two. I'm trying to. All right, and then the fire over here. All right, so yeah, you guys see the fire is starting to grow even more as some of the surrounding grass around the trees is starting to catch a flame, and the trail is now the grass around it is now covered in fire as it starts creeping towards you, like crawling along the ground. Now will be the last luck check for Yoshitomo inside of the building.
Not 100. Fuck.
21. All right, let me check that down. And let me see, how much damage does he take? 3. You hear Uzi. You hear Yoshitomo is like extremely delirious inside the building as you hear his voice starting to wane a little bit. But you still hear the sounds of combat. So you guys, he's like really fighting until his last breath, trying to get trying to help out Mr. Zuko. Next up is well, Gabriela said they were. Are you back? Gabriela?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So, she's going to strike.
Okay.
uh, with oxen strike.
Okay.
So what that does is make a melee taijutsu attack and strike deals unarmed strike. Okay, yes, I make a melee taijutsu attack. And can I do this knocking him into the air?
Hmm. Not knock him into the air piece. The oxen
Because
strike knocks people prone on a failed
oh,
con
does
save.
it?
Yeah. You're thinking about Boar Rush
Alright.
that knocks people into the air.
Yeah, I was hoping. Alright, so instead I'll do Boar Rush actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll knock him. I want to knock him into the air. So that's 2 unarmed strikes.
All right.
$11.
An 11 does not hit. A 19 does hit,
And
however.
19. Okay.
So he has to make a strength saving throw. He gets a 12, which does not succeed. So he gets 1 rank of bruised.
Cast attention to 9. So I'm gonna use the. Can I use this for justice also? I wonder, or is it purely just? Wrong thing. Right here. Yeah, so I'm going to use Shatter Point as I use Bull Rush. So I'm using a martial die to destroy his defense again.
Okay. Oh, that is it is rough. So isn't that a strength saving throw for him?
Yes.
All
Wait, let me
right.
check. Shatter Point is strength saving throw. Yeah, strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. All right. Um,
DC 16.
he gets a 19 as he's able to hold firm. Go ahead and
So
roll damage because
1d6.
he gets knocked 15 feet up into the air.
So that'll be just one damage.
Oh yeah, it does your unarmed damage dice, right? For that
Yeah.
sort of stuff. Okay, yeah. So that's one damage.
So and then I'm going to use Feather Combo.
Okay.
Um, so jumping up at him and striking him twice to the guts with my feet,
Mm-hmm.
like a double pedal kick. So that's another two unarmed strikes.
He also has to make a concentration check for being damaged. Oh wow. Okay, I'll describe afterwards, but this is huge.
So 15 and 24.
The 15 doesn't hit, but the 24 does.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my final martial die this round and use brutal technique.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and what does that do? That adds half your ability modifier, right?
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and
with a strike.
does the strike already add your full ability modifiers to the damage?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So that would add half. So you got a +2 to your attacks damage.
7.
7 damage. Cool. Let me see something real quick. 2.
So he made two separate concentration rolls, right?
Well, you already. I'll describe it. You already made him fail his
For my
his
first
his
attack,
final
for my
one.
first, I choose in second. Okay.
Yeah,
So he
you
failed.
already
Okay.
you made him fail his last one that he needed because Uzi already knocked off one.
Oh, okay.
Let me see something real quick because this is where things start to get interesting. Let me see. It's minus 2. I don't know why I'm getting sidetracked. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so that's so you describe this series of attacks like you hit him up into the air with boar rush, like imitating the strength of a boar, of knocking people into the air, and then you appear right above him. How does this go down?
So I'm gonna. So I'll also launch the point another 20 feet. So I'll launch him another 20 feet into the air.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so leaving him to fall on the ground
Okay, wait.
as I
Yeah.
stand.
Sorry, go ahead.
Now, would this count as him moving into my space?
No, it would have to be with their voluntary movement. It's same rules, like for example, like attack of opportunity,
Okay.
how it doesn't trigger if a person is knocked back. I will say though that the feather combo propels you in 20 feet if you hit with both strikes. So he's not propelled. There's no like propelling 20 feet in this one because feather combo makes it so when you hit with both of your strikes, then you can propel yourself 20 feet in the direction of your choice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. But he still is knocked 15 feet up into the air and will fall. So that's an additional d6 of damage.
Uh, yeah.
All right. But yeah, so you as you make this strike against him, he like braces himself and you knock him up into the air, but you just feel like you're hitting a solid, like like a solid person and everything. Even without the armor, you would guess that this guy is bulky enough to take these hits. But yeah, you knock him onto the ground, and then Uzi, you notice just with your chakra control, you sense the
Yeah.
seal snap and break as a wave of chakra whoosh, washes over the area, and you know he no longer has control of Luna. So now it's just a matter of actually getting her to see reason in this scenario. But you clearly see she looks toward the building, like the hole in the ceiling, as she hears her father's cry. And Gabriela, that is the end of your turn as you make him fail concentration. He is snarling, like on the gets up to his knee and everything, and he's like, "You fucking bastards! To hell with all of you!" As he is going to, he's going to attempt to
Knife. An eye for an eye, my friend. An eye for an eye.
yeah, he's just very clearly frantic right now, and he is going to use a full turn action to use both the flamethrower and the gas. Actually, nope. He's just going to use the flamethrower as you see him take out the syringe. Noticeably, like it has far less like red liquid in it than it did before, so you would guess that he can only do this a couple times, but he stabs it into himself as a bonus action. And as a main action, he's going to use his flamethrower to fire it at both you, Gabriela, and Azumi. So both of you have to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Gladly.
As a no, would it matter? I mean, I could, no, but it's not a direct attack towards me, so it would just be that. I have faith in my rolls. 16.
16? All right. Yeah, that meets it beats. So you take 6 fire damage. And Gabriela rolled a 19. Okay, so both of you take 6 fire damage as you're able to dodge out of the worst of the blast of flame that covers over you. And that will be the end of his turn, as he's not going to be too keen on getting another attack of opportunity. Next up is Luna. Luna is going to... I'm going to have her roll a wisdom save real quick. As you can see, she's looking at the hole in the ceiling leading into where her father is, and then she's looking down at you with a snarl. Azumi and Gabriela. Let me see. As she kind of yells up, he has to help my daddy.
I'd be able to use a reaction to respond.
That's a free action to talk.
Izumi was gonna just call out, replying back, "He's toying with you. He's trying to use you. He's not gonna save him."
Don't listen to her. Look at the way they slaughtered all the other infected. All I was trying to do was cure them, and they slaughtered them like animals. They'll do the same to you.
He's the reason this is happening, Luna. Don't fall for his lies.
So on your turns, you can make a... this is still going to be a wisdom save sort of scenario for her, but I definitely will let you roll a persuasion check on your turns to be able to like convince her and stuff. But that's the entire reason why I'm rolling a wisdom save, is because
16's pretty good. 16's pretty good.
All right. She like kind of like shakes her head violently, and she roars and then leaps into the building. All right.
Ah, shit.
As she yells out for her father. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do the torch like that. That was an accident.
What just happened?
She went into the mass of swirling black liquid.
All right, give me 1 second. I accidentally deleted the whole tool. GM layer. How do I delete this? Put this one here.
That's the neat part.
Oh. All right.
I
yeah.
like how you have not tried to heal Hikamura yet.
Oh no, I was gonna wait for anyone to notice that she is very clearly like on the verge of complete death right now.
Well,
It's
honestly,
all
that's why
I have
Johnny is
it
there.
planned for my next turn.
Yeah,
Maybe
that
you
was-
should get some healing.
I was gonna say that's why Johnny is there. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that is why Johnny is there. That's precisely why Johnny is there.
Uzi is going. Oh wait, I don't know why. Yeah, Uzi, it's your turn.
Yeah, what am I going to do? I'm gonna take fire damage. Is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you do take some fire damage. Let me look real quick because you are burned right now.
Fuck. I have your book up. I can see everything.
And you dropped it. You don't have concentration of Piranha Swarm right now, right?
No, he
I
does.
do. I
I
succeeded.
do? Okay, yeah, I can remember. That is a
I
D6
lost-
fire damage.
That's 6 fire damage. Which I'm guessing is another chakra control check.
Indeed.
23.
23 succeeds.
Perfect. Let's go through the same motion because it's working. Heal Kikunara. Using Johnny as a substitute for his positioning. Don't roll 2 ones. Don't roll 2 ones. Don't roll 2 ones. Oh my god.
13.
Yeah,
All
okay,
right.
that's
Almost
good.
max.
That's pretty good.
That's
It's 13
not,
healing.
that's not too damn bad. Let me just change.
Oh,
Once again,
being a
in the-
fighter.
In the same motion, he's going to have the piranhas attack the masked man. Or, as his bonus action, he's doing them both like kind of at the same time.
Mhm.
15.
Plus 13. All right, Kikunara is able to get up now.
Woo!
I'll have that happen at the end of your turn, Uzi. Well, actually, that'll just be on the layer action for the stuff. But yeah, 15, a 15 to hit. 15 just barely misses as the piranhas
That's
are like swarming around him.
Yeah, that's fine. The piranhas are essentially just a distraction at this point.
No, I mean you've been doing well. Like Yoshitomo and Kikunara are not like immediately dead. Yoshitomo, you can tell, is
Yeah, no. The healing has been very sublime. The piranhas is what I'm talking about. Those.
Yeah, I understand.
Those are they're a distraction. Anyway, and with my movement, I want to, now that I've gotten both of them up, and her hearing that Yoshitomi is on the verge of collapsing, I'm going to go. I want to go in if that's fine.
All right, no, you're all good. I just
Definitely have the movement speed for that.
I just have to add some people to the map then.
Yeah.
Do.
I'm assuming I would need to take Johnny with me then.
You can if you want. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be.
I'll bring him. He's back up.
I mean that's yeah, fair enough. We don't know how many of them are infected in there.
Yeah, that's kind of my point. Even if I don't need to, I want to have Johnny there just in case. Oh, I just need to change something as well. There we go.
Give me a brief moment to add some tokens to the ramen shop map.
All good. All right. While saying the time, I recently learned that I might need glasses.
Oh my god! The funny shit is, I learned that yesterday also. But
Yeah, maybe glasses, buddies.
I've been known I've needed glasses. I just don't have money.
I have them, but I don't wear them because I only need them to like read from like far away, and I don't usually need to do that. So.
I told one of the people that I work with that after I take the like eye exam thing, if I need to wear glasses, the first day at work, I'm coming in with Doflamingo glasses. There is no other alternative.
W.
Oh,
I will be coming in Doflamingo glasses, styling on everyone.
what do those glasses look like?
I will send it in our chat. They are so stupid.
Two. All right,
However,
now-
that's kind of what makes them perfect for this, because like, you come in on Monday, and you just see a chef wearing these. That's the wrong. That's the wrong channel. I said. Or that's the wrong server, I should say. There we go. You come to work and you just see a chef rocking these
Oh.
glasses.
That's.
I would
Don't-
eat there any chance I get the chance.
I would agree, honestly. Like,
Hmm? What did you say?
I said I'll eat at that restaurant anytime I get the chance.
All right. Yeah. So
I will be rocking those.
Uzi, you should be within there now. I think I moved your stuff onto the
Yeah.
map.
Wouldn't I be with this entrance then?
Well, no, the acid is on the corner of the building. So I don't know if that's where you would have entered from, just from the nearest like entrance into it, because that would just
Yeah,
be
okay.
the hole in the wall that's formed.
Yeah, probably.
Because that's where Luna entered from. So you enter the ramen shop at the end of your turn through the hole that is melted from the acid, and you see there are 3 plates touched. There's one body of a villager on the ground, as there two villagers are like running away from three college students that have turned into plate touch, just as they're reaching towards them. Luna is snarling animalistically as she's looking at everyone in there and focuses in on her Mr. Zuko, who is lying on a table.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is going to be the end of the round. Luna's going to use her elite action to she's just going to use her elite action to move to get her father. That is going to be 30 feet right here. Boom. She's going to take an attack of opportunity from this plate touched.
Oh, that's interesting.
I doubt she cares.
As you can tell, without them being controlled now, they're just animalistically just going after anything nearby at this point. So that is going to be a flail attack for the plate touched. 14 does not hit, as Luna is able to sail past it. She's just running on all fours. As that'll be the beginning of round 4. Is the elite action of this man right here. This strange gas masked man. All right, so you see he is like nearly snarling, looking at both of you, Azumi and Gabriela, as he's just like, "You Shinobi are all the same. You're just hired dogs. You ruin people's lives, but that's fine. There's no order in this world anyway. I'm just trying to get you to realize that." And he is just gonna let me see. He's gonna use the last bit of that red syringe that you see he had to try to heal himself and everything. He fully uses the last amount of it just to heal himself as a bonus action. So that is let me mark that last charge off. So he stabs it into his exposed stomach, and you see his muscles kind of like rippling underneath his skin as he just snarls. So that's a 11 healing. And I will say for a note that you guys can tell that his AC definitely can be lowered if you just land. Honestly, just one more strike will do with how much damage you guys can deal to lower his AC, because his armor is looking very, very messed up. He is going to use his main action to shoot the. Well, no, he looks around and assesses the situation with his gauntlet. He's going to use his gauntlet to shoot a beam of light from it. So that is going to be a wisdom save from both Gabriela and Azumi as he holds his wrist up to you.
Damn 9. Is there anything I could do about that? Actually, yes, I still have one more use. I'm gonna use my reaction to gain advantage through the Kurgan.
Okay.
You son of a bitch. Fine.
All right. So, Gabriela, you only have So you're
I'm not allowed, apparently.
so Azumi, you're both dazzled and blinded until for 2 rounds. So until round 6, essentially, you would be blinded. Oh wait, no, that's not right. That's not right. So you're blind until the end of your next turn. So until this turn coming up, and then you're dazzled for up until round 6. Gabriela, you're dazzled up until round 6, but you're not blinded. So just yeah, this blinding flash of light emits from the contraption on his wrist, and Azumi, you're like shrouded in darkness for a second as your eyes are just burning, and that is his elite action. Gabriela just has one rank of well, yeah, both of you have a rank of dazzled, but that is going to be that. Next up is you, Azumi.
Alright. Let me roll my con save. That is a 10, so I gain another. Jesus Christ, I gain another rank.
That is 3 ranks of plague, yeah.
Thought it was 2.
Oh wait, no, yeah. Well, yeah, that would be 2. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I had 2 written down on my notebook for a second. Might be tripping.
You knew I would fail. Question: what he did with his? No, never mind. Because it's not a fucking shinobi. God damn it! I never thought I would hate a cast out of just do more. Blah blah blah. Where is it? No, when you would trigger lethal, so it wouldn't trigger now. Fuck you. If you're blinding me, I'm healing myself. Action, honey. How much is that again?
It's 1d. Yeah, that would just be 1d6 for. Well, as a main action, that would be just be 6 chakra and health.
All right, that it is gonna be my action. So 23 and then 15. And let me mark that down.
And don't forget, you have a. I'll subtract it for you, but you have a -2 to your AC from the 2 ranks of exhaustion.
You know what? No, wait. I'm not gonna do that. Right? No, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Hang on. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. It was 17. Let me put that back up to 3. After being blinded, Izumi is going to see one choice now, knowing that barrier is down. Summoning jutsu. I do not care. I'm ganging up on this guy. How far can I put my summon? Range of 10 feet. My summon will be on top of here.
All right, yeah, go ahead and drop Kakasha down.
Yeah. Why are you small?
That's his size. I just adjusted that for the token.
Oh, okay. Why is everything white? What the?
Yeah, that's his area of effect for dark vision.
Oh. Okay, fair enough. That is my full turn. Let me spend that chakra.
All right. Yeah. No. So you bite your finger, or cut your hand, however you make the thing to bleed, and then you slam down your hands, and a formation of seals forms on the ground beneath you. And you see Kakasha lands on top of this like food stand right next to you, and he immediately looks at you like extremely worried.
Can't see you right now, buddy. I need your help. That will be my turn, because that is a full turn action.
All right. I will say as a note. Well, actually, no, you don't see him at all because you are currently. Well, you're blinded. It ends at the end of your turn.
I will say I do have future sight as well.
Mm-hmm.
essentially, so I can see images of him just
Mm-hmm.
presently now.
Yeah. Well, you at least yeah, no, that sort of thing. But let me see something real quick. So that will be the layer action here. So this is going to be a luck check for. Well, I don't know. I'm not rolling it separately. I'll roll two d100. So the first d100 is going to be for the fire. The second one is going to be for your allies, how they're doing.
Okay.
So that is a 52 for the fire. So the fire does not grow anymore on the map. And 81. Okay, yeah. So actually, this is going to be a development. Let me go use the bathroom real quick, and I'll describe what happens.
All right. And to let viewers side of know, Gabriella's headset ran out, and so now they swapped to a different mic. So if they sound weird, they apologize in advance. However, I am gonna say, cope and seethe.
All right. So with that, the your allies have succeeded the last check I was making. I was just going according to the death saves. Essentially, they needed 3 successes in order to fully win their section of combat. So you hear this the strange thug in the burning forest make like a final like not yelp but a final cry of pain as you hear a loud sound of a crash, and I will say you do notice Yubits' voice yelling out Fujimaru with like a thing of like worry. So that will be let me see something real quick. I guess yeah, no, I'll switch over to Uzi where you're at in the middle of the ramen shop. Because that will be Yoshitomo as well. And then I'll handle Kikunara on the outside afterwards. All right. You see Yoshitomo like holding his neck. More blood is like steadily dribbling out of his neck, and he is like delirious, like kind of like having to prop himself up with like the tables that he's walking past. He's gonna move 15 feet over here, like extremely wobbly on his feet,
Fuck.
and he picks up Mr. Z. Well, actually, wait. Let me roll his laceration real quick because that will depend on if he can even walk.
I hope he can't.
That is a 2. So yeah, no, he fully falls to the ground, and he has to make a Constitution check as he enters the dying condition once more. So I won't reveal how many more failures he takes before things start getting a little bit permanent. But yeah, so he is gonna have to make a death saving throw. And for reference, for when you guys are under the dying condition, I would prefer you to roll it like GR, like GM roll it to me, as that makes it a little bit more suspenseful and stuff like that, not knowing whether your allies are close to death.
Please remind me whenever I go unconscious. I'm gonna need that.
You see, as Yoshitomo is like moving towards Mr. Zuko on wobbly legs, you see his knees give out, and you're able to see as he falls to his knees, Yoshitomo is looking. He can't help it. It almost seems like his head is just keeps jerking towards the fire that's growing in the corner of the room from the kitchen. You see eyes wide with fright, similar to the when he was going through some sort of panic attack scenario with the fireworks. He's just eyes are wide with fright, and you see his eyes start to like weaken a little bit. Like they go from widening to like slightly closing a little bit, as you just hear him whisper under his breath, like tears falling from his eyes, like "Mom, Mom," and you hear him like calling out names of people that you don't know, as he's just like eyes locked onto the fire, and he fully falls to the ground, like limp.
All right.
Let me see something real quick. Trying to turn this token off to the side real quick. But yeah, no, as you Azumi, you almost notice like the familiar feeling of Yoshitomo's chakra like silences. As you see like that blue wispy sort of energy that chakra that you see around people from your Sharingan being active, you see almost those trails that Yoshitomo left going into the building completely cease. And that will be the end of the layer action type of stuff going on. Next
real
up,
quick, what about Kikunara?
oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place because there's a lot going on
No,
right
yeah,
now.
you're fine. You're doing a lot, so you're good.
I hope the rounds haven't been too long. By the way, I just want to make sure.
He's not good. He's great.
But yeah, Kikunara is going to get up. She is also lacerated from the arrow going directly into her neck. So I'll roll a d6 real quick for her damage. That's 5 necrotic damage. She is going to. She's going to move over here. Let's see. How far can she move? So that's 30 feet right here. You see, same thing as before, Azumi and Gabriela, same thing with how Yoshitomo was holding his wound. Kikunara is just like holding the back of her neck, kind of like hunched over a little bit as she like clumsily walks over to this strange gas mask man standing in front of you. And with some sort of newfound courage or like rage in her eyes, she holds out her hand towards him. And let me see. Where is Kikunara's sheet? You have advantage on saving throws against what you do. All right, yeah, she's gonna use. She will use Barkwood Defense, Piercing Bark. I think she'll just use Crawling Roots as a main action. Can she do it? So many area of effects going on right now. Let me make this right quick. Linger. No, there's no. Is there any way she can make it so it only hits? Yeah, all right, yeah. So she'll make it right here. She holds out her hand and slams her hands to the ground, but as she claps before she does that, and so he's gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw. As like tendrils of like roots, just a massive root start like forming underneath the ground underneath his feet. Two, dex save. All right. Mass. He can use a reaction to. All right. That is a 9. So he fails as these roots that are forming underneath his feet knock him prone. I just gotta move his token real quick so I can actually have him be prone on the thing.
He's really jumping.
There we go. All right, yeah. So he is knocked off of his feet by this massive roots, and he takes 4 earth damage. Boom. All right, yeah. So that will be Kikunara's turn. Gabriela, that is all you. As you see this man fall in front of you.
She's going to stand up removing.
Oh, you're lagging a little bit, like
Not
your
removing.
voice.
Sorry, it's my computer mic.
No, you're all good.
My head's thing. So she's going to stand up and like stomp on both his ankles, shattering them if she can.
Yeah, go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Yeah, she's doing live property, so she attacks twice as the main action. 14.
14 does
Which
not hit. No. Oh wait, no, you have advantage because he's prone.
oh sweet 20.
20 hits. Well, you're making two attack rolls, so make two
Yeah, you're
more
at
attack
advantage
rolls
here.
since it's advantage.
25.
25. Yeah, so both of those strikes hit. Roll one more for it. See if you get a nat 20. Oh, actually, no. I'll just roll with the 17. That's also on that as well. So, yeah, both of those hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. Uh, cool. That is hefty. um, minus.
I'm going to use Shatter Point, so he
Okay.
gets to roll a strength throw, or his armor is completely destroyed for the next round.
All right. Let me have him roll that strength saving throw real quick. He will use his tenacity die finally on this. I've been saving it for when stuff gets bad for him, but shit is very clearly bad for him right now. Well, I won't need to use it, I guess. He gets a nat 20, so yeah, no. Go ahead and roll. Oh no, you rolled the damage already. So yeah, no, you stomp down on his ankles and everything. You feel like once again that solid sort of resistance. Wait, what'd you say? I thought Gabriela said something. Sorry. Um,
I know.
yeah. So he takes 2 minus.
I break one of his ankles. That's the important part to know.
You don't break his ankle, but you hear him make like a sound of pain and everything as you stomp down on him. But his arm. Oh, actually, wait. How much damage was that? Was his armor is broken? All right, so that doesn't affect his. That affects his AC for this because that's where he gets his bonus to AC from. So you see his AC definitely is going to be lowered from what it was before, as you're able to chip away at the armor on his legs and everything, kind of exposing more scarred flesh. And Azumi, as you see that scarred flesh at the end of Gabriela's turn, well, that's the end of your turn, right?
I still got a bonus action,
Yeah, go ahead, do your
which
thing.
I was going to use to break one of his knees. Tend to break one of his knees.
All right, yeah, go ahead and make another attack roll with advantage.
25.
25. All right, yeah, that definitely hits. And remember what multi-attack, it doesn't add your ability modifier for bonus action attacks.
Oh, okay, that's right. So just 5 then.
5 damage. You see his. You guys are chipping at the last parts. So the first thing that went down for his armor was the thing giving him his AC buff. The next thing that you guys are working on now is eliminating the armor that gives him his damage reduction. So you definitely see that's gonna take noticeably less time as the pieces are starting to like fray and stuff. Very good stuff. Let me see. Yeah, but yeah, Azumi. As you see this man's scarred like legs and everything, you almost get a visual of like that same sort of POV perspective. You see you're in a crowd of like rioting people, of like other like clearly like peasants and everything. They're also like very malnourished. They're yelling and protesting something as you see a man being like not handcuffed, but a handcuffed man being escorted by a group of Leaf Village Shinobi out of like a really official, fancy looking building inside of this like very destitute sort of village. You see him being escorted out by a squadron of shinobi with like a dejected look on his face, and you see a boy in the crowd who looks noticeably like way bigger than the rest, the same one that was leading the crowd that were like rebelling and fighting before against the shinobi. You see this large boy is has like a look of rage on his face as he's watching this man being like arrested and walked out of this building, and you flash back to where you are now. Next up is the gas masked man. Uh, he's just cursing to himself right now, kind of unintelligible sort of stuff, and he is going to let me see real quick. He's gonna fire his flamethrower once more as he just is trying to like. Well, first he'll use his reaction, not reaction. He'll use his movement, half his movement to get up.
Who is he targeting?
Both you and
Where is he aiming with his flamethrower?
Actually, no. Kikunara was the one to knock him down, so I feel like he would focus on them. As he stands up on one knee. He stands up on one knee and says, "Should have stayed dead, cunt," as he fires his flamethrower at her.
Gotcha is using one of my reactions to cast blue fire on.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. What does that do again?
Thank you,
They
Sumi.
gain a number of temporary hit points. However, let me. Yeah, she will gain a number of temporary hit points. That is. Oh no. Until the beginning of the creature's next turn, ranged attacks deal reduced damage equal to 2d4 plus 2. I'm gonna just double check that is the right thing I'm rolling.
It should be. I feel like it's increased because of it being a fire jutsu. I feel like there has to be some sort of resistance to fire damage. Let me see.
It deals 36 fire damage to attacking creature once per turn. If it's cold, it immediately ended. I also thought I had an extra thing for fire.
Apparently it doesn't.
Let me check.
I'm also pulling it up now because I remember.
The attack creature would deal.
I don't.
Okay, so it's just so it's reduced by 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, I guess so. Damn,
all right.
I thought I did a little more.
Probably because it might be because it's a small like sheet of it and everything. It's not like it's like a flame armor sort of scenario. But yeah, Gakacha like I imagine like points his like tails towards Kikunara to reduce this. So go ahead and roll that 2d4 plus 2.
That is 6.
6, and she's gonna use her reaction to try to lower this. She's gonna cast a jutsu called Gnarled Bark. So she claps her hands together and a barrier of like roots forms to protect her. But this does have vulnerability against fire, but it's pretty much the only thing she can do in this scenario. So that's 6. So she has to reduce 6 fire damage. So 12. So the barrier is still up with 1 HP. So yeah, you're able to let me see something real quick. I have to drop down a temp HP token for Kikunara. A very good save, because you can tell she would have even if she succeeded against that saving throw, she would have probably been done for either way.
Yeah.
Did it do it? Okay, yeah, they did. All right, let me edit this real quick, and then we will switch over to the inside of the ramen shop with Luna and Uzi and co.
Yoshitomo that refuses just to stay up.
I mean, he got shot in the neck with the arrow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so that is 1 temp HP for Kikunara until the beginning of her next turn. 1 second, somebody's calling me.
Take your time.
Oh no. Well, I have my list of stuff to do.
All right. So yeah, no. Kakacha shields Kikunara with this beautiful coat of like blue flames. And it covers over the roots that she formed, the barrier of roots that she forms in front of her to make these blue crimson burning roots that are just able to reduce the effects of the flamethrower. He curses to himself, "Down, Shinobi!" And that'll be the end of Gas Mask Man's turn. We switch over to. I know the viewers can't see because we're not with Uzi's perspective right now, but Uzi, you are currently inside of this ramen shop. The flames are starting to grow a little bit brighter. Let me see something real quick. Fortunately, the layer action made it so the fires don't grow, so it's all good. It is Luna's turn. Luna is going to run over to Mr. Zuko and grab him. And she is going to use the rest of her movement to try to run towards the exit.
Not again.
She is not fully out of the building yet, but she's like she enters like the door frame essentially, as she contrasting to her wild animalistic sort of behavior before. She's carrying him with as much gentle care as possible, as like tears are streaming down her like dried and frayed skin. Uzi, that is your turn.
All right, I am going to. First of all, I am going to move. Let's see. How far can I get? Up here. Without provoking opportunity attack from the plague touch. There we go. And he's gonna try to talk some sense into Luna. Like, see if that has any effect, and if not, see he might have to use other means.
Mm-hmm.
Luna, please. Please don't leave. We can fix this. We can fix this. I can help Mr. Zuko if you just please try and calm down. Don't leave the ramen shop, please. Just stay here and relax.
She like shakes her head violently as you can. So she's like grappling with something in her head. Like you like her very like sanity seems like it's like breaking inside of her head as she's just like sorry, I'm trying to make sure my she's just like she's almost looking at you in fear, like the way that you guys were scared of her and everything. Also, roll your burn damage as well.
True.
You also do have the opportunity to, I think, put it out. So before I describe what Luna says, let me handle that.
That's gonna be an action. I'm not taking that action.
Okay.
I have more important things to use that action on, fortunately.
Yeah, Luna looks at you. You see, she's looking at you in fear as you see her eyes glance over to the deceased, like dead plate touched outside of the door that you guys slaughtered. She looks at you and says, I'm scared. It hurts.
There's no reason to be. There's no reason to be scared. We can fix this. Just put him down gently, and we can fix all of this. I promise.
Make me a persuasion check.
Do I get disadvantage?
Not disadvantage. No.
That seems to be the norm.
All the
persuasion. Oh yes, persuasion, my beloved.
Yeah, all the deficits that you had before were because the man was controlling her.
Wait, give me a quick second. I have a thing. I just remembered I have a clan thing. I want to see. Okay, no, okay, I was going to check it. Yeah, I don't think Luna trusts me at the moment, considering what you've told me, so that wouldn't have work. Uh, uh, final charge, Prodigy. Make it a 17.
A 17. She pauses, like her entire body like freezing up as she looks down at her father, and she looks at you, and you see like more tears begin to stream out of her eyes, and says, "I, I hurt my daddy." It. She like abruptly stops herself from talking and just like snarls and roars at like nobody. Like she roars at like somebody outside the door frame, but there's nobody standing there. As she like tells them to like silence and everything, and she drops Mr. Zuko and is like clearly like in mental turmoil right now. But you can only see she drops Mr. Zuko. She's like grabbing her head. What did you want to do for the rest of your turn?
Does that take my action?
No, it's a free action to talk.
Cool. Bonus action, give some to Johnny. Johnny is going to take the... That's unfortunately more important at the moment. Yeah. That, unfortunately for me, that would take his dash action. Otherwise he would have been 5 foot away. Which sucks. Anyway, yeah. That's the bonus action. For my action, I'm gonna cast Healing Waters on Mr. Zuko through Johnny.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't have... I was gonna try and have Johnny put out the flames on me, but 5 foot away. So good. Oh, that's a nice healing.
10 healing. Yeah, so you're able to put his put your like how do you describe as Mr. Zuko like kind of like regains consciousness?
Johnny would like, what kind of wounds did Zuko have, by the way?
It was
Just to refresh.
Luna had like melted a hole, like basically a big hole in his stomach.
All right, like Johnny would like carefully apply some water above it, just kind of like a healing salve that just kind of slowly began to like close the wound that's began repairing itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Are you using a bonus action for anything? As you see the plate touched. Oh yeah, I forgot the plate. I will have them. I'll have them act at the end of your turn because I forgot to have them act on Luna's turn.
Yeah. Oh, good. I don't think he can do anything with his bonus action. Is the problem. So I think that's.
Either I don't know if there's more plague touch in there, like.
Oh, there is. There is a chance that I go on. There's a larger than 0% chance I go unconscious.
I see.
Yeah, and since I couldn't do that, I had to do that. Yeah, I don't think he can do anything. Okay, there is one thing I can do. He still has movement. Johnny still has movement because I would have had to use the dash action. I'm gonna place him here to protect me.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. That is going on the end of the round. I'll have the plate touch do their thing first. All right. So this plate touched in front of you as you have your puppet Johnny like it like slides in front of you and everything. This plate touch is going to make an attack towards you. I'll roll a D2 for the other two plate touch to decide who they target in the scenario. 1 is going to be you, and 2 is going to be the villagers nearest to them.
Okay.
So they do all look at you like as they start to wander towards you.
This mission was not worth it.
Mr. Zuko, however, does get up. Luna is going to use her elite action to spit acid at 2 of the plague touch that have gone near you. As he needs to heal my daddy. And Izuko is like, still up and everything, but still missing hit points. So she still is like frantically trying to make sure he's safe.
Yeah.
She is going to use her elite action to spit acid.
This is where Luna not 20. No!
Yeah, it's still frantic. The acid like lands into the ceiling and everything.
That makes sense.
And yeah, so that will be the beginning of the round. So two elite actions are going to take place. One is going to be Luna's because it's beginning or end. So she's going to choose to use it now to protect the person that she thinks can stop the damage she's caused to her father. She's gonna move over. Hold up, I didn't mean to put her in his space. Boom. All right, yeah. Now, so she leaps over on top of the table right next to the plate touch that's walked up to you, Uzi. As you see, the three of them start to move towards you. The plate touch, I'm gonna have them make their attack rolls, as I noticed I did things a little bit out of order. It's gonna be one attack roll towards you, one towards your puppet, and then one towards Luna. So one attack roll towards your puppet. That misses your puppet's AC as this plate touch in front of it tries to like grab it by the face, and you're able to like maneuver your fingers to have it dodge its head out the way. A 14 does not hit you. As
I'm so glad I picked up bulky build for John.
Literally, yeah. So as you're able to maneuver your fingers and everything to make the puppet dodge out of the way, you quickly see this plate touch walk up right past your puppet, and you see a hand sailing towards you. You're able to duck down and not dodge out of the way. However, one attack does hit Luna as this plate touch will attempt to clobber her by her stomach. That is 3 bludgeoning damage, reduced to 1 because of Luna's damage reduction. Minus. Wait. Plus 2. All right. So as a strength saving throw for Luna, let me see real quick. That's a 17, so she's able to like bat the plate touch's arm out of the way. And for the elite action happening outside of the area, Azumi, you see the gas masked man look at Kakacha after he had like saved Kikanara from like certain death. He looks at him and then looks at you, and you can almost feel the sadistic glee that rises within his mind, as he is going to point the flamethrower towards the direction for Kakacha. Gabriela would be caught in the area as well.
Well, that's a question. This would be a little bit higher up. Would Gabriela be caught?
Well, I mean, the food stand isn't like super.
Yeah.
The food stand isn't like super big. I wouldn't imagine it's like much taller than like this is a regular like how big a hot dog stand is. Like a person could duck down behind it by technicality, but he's on top of it right now, so it's not like a huge height discrepancy considering it is a 30-foot cone. He is going to
that is a dexterity save.
And it is the beginning of round 5, by the way. I forgot to note. Actually, hold off on that dex save. I think he's just gonna. I think he assesses the situation. Well, I can't take back what I said. I'll have him do it.
All right. Or the dex save.
It's a very chaotic fight. That's what I want to make sure.
My last reaction here to cast blue fire on himself.
Okay.
That was 2d4, right? Yep, 2d4 plus 2. 6, so he fails, so he still takes 5 damage.
5 damage. Well, it's halved is 6, and then the 2d4 plus 2 is 6 damage
That's
reduction. So that should be.
11 minus 6.
Oh, he failed. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, he takes 5 damage, 5 fire damage, as he forms a blue as he forms a blue sheet of fire enhanced chakra around himself. And that will be Azumi. That's your turn.
All right. His attention is toward Gagacha, right?
Hmm?
His attention is toward Gagacha right now.
Yeah, he's like facing towards that direction. Also, Gabriela, make that dex save.
Do we have a Gabriela?
Was Gabriela not here?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, good.
I'm supposed to roll something?
Yeah, dex save.
Oh, okay, yeah. Absolutely. That'd be 17.
17 succeeds.
Take 5.
You take 6 fire damage. Remember, we round up around these parts.
Yeah, right.
6 fire damage? Okay.
Yep. As just the jet of flame covers over the area to try to get you and Kakacha. Let me see something real quick. Actually, I'm sure he might have been able to get all of you within the area. Give me 1 second, Azumi. Because I think he might have been able to get you all in the area. Nope, never mind. We'd have to. Yeah, you can't get all of you in there. So yeah, it would have just been Gabriela and Kakacha. So it is your turn right now. How does Azumi react as you feel Yoshitomo's like chakra completely fade away from your any perception?
She is holding back all of her fear. She is going to if I blinked over to here, hid and then blinked back for an attack, would you allow me to do that? Like blink, stealth, bonus action, blink, like not same position, like probably like right here and then attack. Would you allow that because his attention is down here?
So there is a tent right here. I will let you make a stealth check as part of that, yeah. So because you are teleporting away, so he's not like he would see where you end up or what direction you were headed off in.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna just do teleport there, teleport back here.
Make me that stealth check against his
Let
perception.
me roll that stealth. That should. Alright, that is +5. Ooh, that's +5? I didn't know that. Okay. +5. 14?
14, let me roll his perception. Let's see. He got a 11. So yeah, no, you're able to teleport away using your this like perfected version of the seal that you crafted, and you end up behind the tent and are able to like leap out to, or I mean, you're teleporting back into that space, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But just slightly different position, so he doesn't. This is just to roll the Constitution. Yeah, that's figures. So now I'm at 3.
Your ranks of plague.
All right.
Oh wait, that would have been
hopefully-
a -2 to your. No, he still would have failed.
Beautiful, beautiful. Then yeah, this is it is -2 right now or -3?
-3 because which one are you talking about specifically?
Okay, +2
to your AC.
To my attack right now.
Yeah, -3 to your attack. Yeah, because exhaustion pretty much affects a
so
-3 to
this is
everything.
+2.
Your AC is also
Then
14 now because of the.
I am going. Question: is the arm that he has the flamethrower the same arm he has the gauntlet on?
Well, he has a gauntlet on, or the one with the zombie gauntlet. Yeah, that would be the same arm.
Beautiful, beautiful. Then I am, for my benefit of blink, I am going to, what's the word? Gonna take +1 to crit range, so I can crit on an 18 here.
Okay.
When we roll the attacks.
For note, his gauntlet is already broken. So if you, for whatever, how you plan to do stuff.
Okay. That is a 16 to the hit.
16 to hit, that hits.
Beautiful. Sadly, no crit, but that's how it be sometimes. So this is... Oh, that turns this into 48 because of lethal 2. The attack itself also has the minus, right?
Yeah, the damage roll should have the minus as well. Well, actually, wait, that would be a -3 to your attack roll, right? Or did you already include that in there?
It is already -3 because I have a +5 normally.
Okay, all right, yeah, no, so that hits. Go ahead and roll damage with a -3.
And because of lethal 2, my weapon damage goes up to 48 plus 2d8 with lethal.
Yeah.
That is 24 as she is trying to cut off his arm.
All right. He is gonna use his reaction. Forgot to take it off his token last round, but yeah, he's gonna use his reaction to try to reduce some of that. Let me see.
Oh, I have a bonus to acrobatics? That would have been... I won that check anyways, so it doesn't matter. God, I forget these things anyways.
That's the D&D way.
Indeed.
Alright, 222. Try to tank this. So he subtracted by 10, and that includes his... I'll have to include his damage reduction. Well, I think that might actually... Let me see if that lowers his armor all the way. Because his damage reduction might be cooked. Fuck. Alright, yeah.
You know
yeah.
what? Actually, I need you to read this just in case I'm misunderstanding it. But because my lethal procced here, would I gain the benefit of Void Assault? Granted, he would be the only one who would be affected by it, but would Void Assault proc here?
Let me reread Void Assault again.
Yeah, I don't know if the damage only to the new targets, or if half the damage would be applied again.
Let me check that. Why is it not? All right, I gotta manually scroll down to it. Control F isn't working for me.
You're good.
Void Walker. Okay, so Void Assault is... I don't know why I can't find it.
It's under the Hunter exploits. For me, it's page 41 on the newer book. I do not know if that's the same page for if you're using the older one.
Should have read this beforehand, sorry. Alright, yeah, so Marty's performance art. Mm. So I'm pretty sure your chakra mark might disappear upon a. I think you would have to
It
reapply
would
the chakra mark, right?
disappear.
So I think it's already
No,
disappeared by this point, right?
No, my chakra mark has appeared. The initial one disappeared because I gained benefits of lethal, but I haven't used that up to this point.
You learn the
Since
chakra mark
applying it again.
ninjutsu.
Yeah, because outside of
Okay,
tracking,
I think
there's
that
nothing in.
I think you would have to reapply it because so the way it works is when you cast as a part of rolling initiative when you mark somebody as your primary target, you can mark them with a chakra mark. And a
Yeah.
creature marked by a chakra mark in this way, it disappears until you score an attack that activates your
Which I did.
until you activate your lethal attack
And
feature.
then I reapplied chakra mark on that same attack.
Okay, yeah, I would probably say it applies to your void assault then.
Okay,
That's the
cool.
requirements for it.
Yeah, then I just have to roll a. What's the word? I have to roll a. Blah blah blah. A ninja check. Blah blah blah. Wait, there's a. And then if the ninja check beats its AC, it's applied additional half of the damage. I believe that is
All right.
+6. Let me find that out. It's the first time I'm using that, so sorry.
No, you're all good. That's why this is a good sort of experience for me to figure out how your abilities work in combat.
All right. Oh. How does a net 20 work in this instance? That's not a question I wanted to ask.
That's a ninja check against his.
Is AC. Normally, it's if I had multiple targets, that would be measured against everyone's AC, and it would only hit the people who beat its AC.
I wouldn't say that benefits from a crit only because you're not rolling like an individual attack roll to hit. It's the ninja against all of them, and then that deals half of the triggering attack's damage. So how much was half of the? That'll be an additional 12 damage.
Yes.
All right. And like I said, well, you describe how you execute this because his armor is cooked now.
Yeah, so as Izumi briefly teleports away to gain the advantage for a sneak attack, as she striked him, she again flashed in a burst of light as she would do another just clean slash through him. I'll say narratively she is wound up here now.
Okay. Yeah. How long is everybody good to keep playing for? I just want to make sure to keep note of that.
It's Saturday for me, so I have nothing going on.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I can keep going for a while.
All right. Bet. So, yeah, no. So you slash into him, and you see this last part of this bulky parts of the armor. You hear like a metallic clank as it thunks onto the ground, falling off of his chest. And he's just cursing to himself. Now reduced nothing to nothing words. He's reduced to nothing but the pants and the shirt and the gray cloak that he has on, as his armor is too cracked and frayed to even stay on his body. He curses to himself, and that will be the end of your turn as you slash him, and then the chakra mark glows. This does end the chakra mark on as well for void assault.
Yes, it does.
But yeah, no. So you, Gabriela, you just see Azumi slash into him, blink away, and then blink back, slash into him again, and then she does a series of multiple teleportations as you see these cuts are starting to appear all over his body as she's lets off a flurry of attacks. And that will be the layer action section. All right, so this will be to see if the fire grows anymore.
Oh, you know what Izumi will say after seeing the last of his armor break? No more hiding. You have nothing else to protect yourself.
Kid, I had nothing to begin with. And that will
is
be
an ex-
what is that?
She said, and you think that is an excuse?
I don't care anymore. And that will be. Let me see something real quick. I have to increase the size of the fire on the map.
I don't know why I looked away, and then when I saw the fire grow, my head like snapped back. I don't understand why it scared me so much.
What?
But yeah, no, Uzi, you're still able to hear this as well. It's the sound of the fire is just increasing as it's getting closer. Fire is creeping up along various things. Like you see the edge of one of the tents catch fire as it starts to enter the area with the carnival rides and stuff like that. The merry-go-round in the back, you hear Nanko kind of scream as it starts to catch fire a little bit. But this fire is steadily expanding and stuff as this fight is going on. The reason why it was only one luck check is that you see emerging from the flames. I have to do some rolls now to see how much burn damage they would have taken, and also I have to roll 2 con saves for Fuchimaru and Yubuta. She gets a nat 20. All right.
Yeah! Yubata!
And Fuchimaru is going to. So Yubuta is not burned anymore.
That's why she's the goat.
That's what the initial deck save was for, as was for them to avoid the flames as the forest had caught fire. But Constitution save. All right. So you see Gabriela.
That's why she's the goat.
Gabriela and Azumi, you see emerging from the flames, kind of running out. You see Luminaire, Fuchimaru, and Yubuta, all of them covered in wounds and blood. I will have to adjust their health afterwards, but they took a significant amount of damage in this fight. As you see, Fuchimaru is being carried by Luminaire. With Fuchimaru looking the most wounded out of all of them, as he has like a lot of burn marks on him. But that is the layer action turn, as I don't think anybody else is inside the restaurant that can help. I will say, Uzi, Mr. Zuko does walk up to you. Or I mean, yeah, I'll just have him go on this one as part of the layer action stuff. Mr. Zuko is going to look at you, and he gets ready to run out of the building, but then he looks at his daughter, and you see he's like really like frozen with emotion as he doesn't want to leave her. So he just kind of stands in the doorway, but that'll just be what he does, as he's not really sure what to do in this scenario. Let me see. That is Gabriela's turn.
I'm here. Okay. So he's still standing after all that?
Oh well, he did heal himself with all the remaining charges of his syringes as his last like 3 rounds of bonus actions.
Oh, okay. Cheater. Yeah. Okay.
Here, you guys can heal too.
I am trying.
No, I mean you guys can heal. The villains can too.
So Gabriela is going to pull out some kind of like thick grease almost like thing out of her hair and lather into one of her wounds, healing her 1d6 plus her wisdom. As I use the healing nature thing that she hides in her hair.
Yep, this is from you unlocking your 3rd level feature of the Wild Child clan's homebrew clan that I made for, that Gabriela's using. Yeah, so you take out Azumi. You see Gabriela take out it's like glowing with a little bit of chakra and like a strange sort of energy. But yeah, it's a mass of different herbs and roots that she rubs over herself. So go ahead and roll that healing.
Of course, I rolled the lowest possibility. That's just my luck on healing.
That is 5 healing to yourself.
Then he's so he's still standing. How injured does he look?
He looks pretty. It looks pretty hurt. Let me. Sorry, I'm just. I have to copy Fujimaru's token back over because I deleted it by accident. He definitely looks pretty hurt. He's not like near death or anything, but you can tell that he's very severely fucked up. As you you see he's growing and like going more bestial, similar to the other strange thugs when they were like severely wounded and stuff. But you can tell he still has a good amount of fight left in him and stuff.
Gorilla's going to use her main action to just oxen strike him.
All right.
So that's an unarmored attack.
Oh my god.
20, fuck him out!
Oh god, that is.
Fuck him out! Kill this motherfucker!
And you have the deadly property on your fist now because you're a subclass. So go ahead and roll damage. Make sure to,
keep hitting the critters.
so double your dice.
I'm gonna roll my. I'm also gonna roll my other hit. I'll do that after.
In the last 4 d20s, we've had 3 nat 20s.
Yep, you guys have been going crazy.
Damn.
So yeah, double your damage dice and then add +1 to that. Or at +1 more damage die. So that would be like
because of a deadly trait. Oh
yeah, that would be like 3d6, right?
Yep.
Yep. Go ahead and roll your 2d6 plus 2d8 plus. Oh yeah, this is Oxen Strike. I forgot you said.
Yeah.
So that knocks him 15 feet up into the air. Go ahead and roll your other strike. He doesn't have his damage reduction. This is going to be rough. Thirteen does not hit. It just barely misses.
Will of fire?
You know what? I have 3 of them. I'll use a Will of Fire.
Yeah.
I'm kind of stock holding them.
Is this Oxen Strike or is this Boar Rush?
No, this is Oxen Strike, and then my multi-attack. Not multi-attack. My light property of Unarmed Strike.
Okay, so you're attacking as a bonus action twice. Okay, I understand. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. So both of those, your bonus action strikes, both of those miss. But you, so he has to roll a saving throw for Oxen Strike. It's a strength saving throw, right?
No, the second attack that was at advantage. That wasn't 2 attacks because of Will of Fire.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, all right. You want to make your additional attack then for your bonus action attack.
Well, you're right. 2, 1.
Plus 1d8 force damage.
Is 15 hit?
How much?
15?
15 definitely hits, yeah. I mean, 15 hits, not definitely, but it just barely hits, yeah.
So for an additional 9 points of damage.
Jeez. All right, and he has to make a con saving throw.
D5? What kind of cursed shit is this?
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought I rolled D6, sorry.
What kind of cursed
Sucks
fucker is
because you
this?
actually
say.
maxed out that dice.
Yeah, that's why I got confused.
Oh my god, I'm messing up my rolls. It's supposed to be +4. Give me a second. I'm stuttering while
Stop
typing.
rolling 5. Actually, keep rolling 5. Damn it.
All right, so that's 7 damage. In addition to the 12 damage, that's 19 damage total. As you described, with a nat 20 for your Oxen Strike, like you describe what like how Gabriela executes this attack and everything, because this does some pretty heavy damage to him.
She turning off the oven. She would definitely just like because is how do I explain this? With the bonus action of the 2 kicks, she's going to use it to climb on top of him, like 1 foot into the gut, hunching him over, and the one is back, jumping up, and then body slamming him with Oxen Strike.
All right, and hold on 1 second. Somebody's knocking on my door. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, so he is looking more and more fucked up as you see it, just bruised wounds all over his body and everything. His mask is starting to like crack and nearly fall off, like the glass parts, the lenses. And he is on wobbly legs, so he's well below half health. You would imagine. And that is the end of your turn. As you crash into him like a literally like an ox and slam your shoulder into him. He succeeds the con save, so he's not knocked prone, but still a very effective turn. He is going to let me see. Before his turn, as he stands up like on wobbly legs, Azuma, you get like one more sort of like vision of a similar sort of like figure. As they were like revolting and fighting against these shinobi, the POV perspective you see like abruptly cuts off and then kind of like fades back from blackness as you see like you're lying on the ground. But you see the large boy that I described before, and when I say boy, I mean like a teenager, that sort of deal. You see like multiple kunai sticking into his body as he's on wobbly legs, and you see he holds up his fist, and multiple other peasants hold up their fists as well in inspiration and keep fighting. And this, you see just a basically quick time lapse, all of them being killed by these Leaf Village shinobi. And he is like, as he's like taking his last breath, you can't hear the sound, but you see he's reaching out towards the person that's being escorted away, being arrested by these shinobi. The man, I mean. And the gas mask man is going to use his main action to take the dash action to try to just run away.
The dash action?
Yeah, that will be an attack of opportunity for both of you.
All right.
Hit the credit, Azumi. Hit the credit.
I believe that is still only +2. I did not.
And the 18 does hit for you, Gabriela.
Do I have a reaction that I could use, maybe? I don't think I have. No, that's the wrong character sheet. I do not think I do.
Let me see something real quick. That is a further -5 to his AC. What was that? That's that your damage? 8 damage?
Yeah, that was their unarmed.
Okay, sorry, I was updating Fujimaro's stuff. All right. All right, sorry, I was reading something. But yeah, no, so he is going to run off into the fire. As you see, he's just like frantically like hurried breaths and stuff like that as he attempts to run out into the into the flames. So he was right here, 15 feet. So with a dash, he gets. I'm only doing this because Gabriela is a speed demon. So that's 25 feet right here. Because I know you might be able to catch up to him if you decide to chase after him into the fire. That will be 25.
My current speed at the moment is 95, so I can definitely catch him.
He is not getting away.
I just want to see. So how much? So 25 minus, or 60 minus 25 is what numbers? 35 feet. So he's 35 feet off the map right now. Where do I input that? I'll type it. All right. So that will be the strange gas mask man's turn as he runs into the fire. He will have to make a con save not to immediately gain a rank of burned. Two. This will be a DC 15 con save. 22. Yeah, so you see he disappears into the flaming forest. And let me roll the lacerated damage for Kikunara while I remind myself. That's one.
Thank God.
So Kikunara is still up, but on very wobbly legs. We move into the ramen shop with you, Uzi.
Let's get it started in it.
Luna is facing off against these plate touched, kind of roaring at them, and she's gonna grab you. She's gonna grab both you and Mr. Zuko and attempt to run out of here. So that will be an attack of opportunity against her, but it's not voluntary movement, so you don't provoke an attack of opportunity from the plate touched.
I don't get an action. The ammo's gonna heal Yoshito so he doesn't fucking die.
Wait, did I skip your? Oh no, your turn. Luna's turn is before yours. She has a 16.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, would you tell her not to pick you up? That's the question.
No.
Yeah. You do see.
I'm not telling her to do shit. She's a monster.
Yoshitomo has like a blank emotion in his face. On his face right now. He's just his face is like facing towards the fire, with like blank eyes. So that will be half her movement. I don't know why I'm blanking. I'm trying to find the plate touch.
I will briefly be right back.
You're all good. We're entering the last sections of this interaction and stuff.
Don't mind me just cooking a meal while playing D&D.
It's an 11, so that does not do it. She is going to move 15 feet out of the, carrying both Mr. Zuko and Uzi in her hands. You just see she takes a very large hand and cups and grabs around your waist and picks up both of you and leaps out of the ramen shop. So you're back on the map right here. Uzi...
before you swap me off, okay.
Sorry, what did you say?
I was gonna ask how far away I would be from the inside of it.
What, the entrance?
Yeah.
You were 10
after I
feet
would have
from
been
the
carried.
entrance.
After I would have been carried.
Right now you're 10 feet away from the entrance.
Okay, that still works. Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, I will let you
right,
do your turn. I'm about to just copy you guys over to the next map.
Yeah, no, it's fine now.
Okay.
I just need to know that. Okay, so for my Yeah, I can just take my normal action and shit.
Yep. I'm literally just rolling damage for
All right,
Zuko's
so
laceration.
since I can, I'm going to use my puppet and I'm gonna give my puppet my bonus action so he can take the disengage action and walk up to Yoshitomo without taking any opportunity attacks. And then with my action, I'm gonna cast Healing Waters. This is the best decision I've ever had. Wait, actually, no. First of all, fire.
You can disengage. Wait, you say you disengage as a bonus action?
No. First of all, a fire damage. Thank God.
You take fire, yeah. Oh wow.
No, okay. This is a bit convoluted. I'm going to use my bonus action to give Johnny an action, a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny is then going to take the disengage action.
Okay.
And move up to Yoshitomo so he doesn't take any opportunity attacks. Because I don't want him to get grappled.
Oh, I see.
Then with my action, I'm gonna have Johnny cast Healing Waters, which picking that up, best decision I made.
Okay.
To heal Yoshitomo so he doesn't die by the fire.
You notice as the waters go over him, the familiar feelings of like this, like flesh and being rejuvenated by the waters. You feel cold skin.
I hate that.
As I had described before, you felt his chakra completely disappear.
Yeah, I was hoping for that just to be very dim.
No, for reference, mechanically, he did fail all his death saves. He rolled a nat 1 for his last death save.
God damn it! Alright, well, there goes that. That's my action and bonus action.
I would let you retract your bonus action specifically because, I mean, that's still giving him the disengage action. So you can still, if you want to have your puppet do anything else, I'll let you retract the Healing Waters one. Just as you start to cast it, you really feel that he's not alive.
Okay, then he's just gonna retroactively just put his hand on himself instead to just heal himself.
Okay. Can he benefit from Healing Waters, your puppet?
No, I want to heal him.
Oh, you want to heal yourself?
I want to heal myself.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, cool.
Also, I'm pretty sure Johnny's at full health anyway.
That's why I was wondering. On top of him being a puppet, so I didn't know.
have mending for that. 10 HP, okay, I can survive more burning condition.
Cool.
Okay. Bonus actually get... Okay, I don't know how much movement Johnny has left, but I would like him to move towards the entrance then and get out of there.
No, you should be able to move him out of there. Well, with 30 feet, let me see. So he would be able to be just in the door frame as you move him. So let me put that there for reference on my screen. But yeah, he's right in the middle, like right before he getting to the door frame. That's where you can move with the rest of his movement.
All right.
It is round 6. So let me see something.
Do this, then I'm just gonna swap that to an 8.
Oh no, I was about to reveal you on the map. I got you.
Oh, I was already there. Sorry.
You're all good. I see what I did wrong though. Is
I shouldn't have wasted that initial roll. That was a good one. Guess who's back? Back again.
All right. And
who's back? Tell a friend.
That is the end of your... All right. Yeah. No. So you already updated that part.
Yep.
Mr. Zuko just has tears streaming down his face as he's looking speechless at Luna, who is like now, for the first time in this entire time you guys have seen her, acting with some semblance of sanity. It is the top of the round, so it's round 6. This gas mask man is going to use his elite action to take another dash action. So he will be... That's 60 plus 30. 35. So he's 95 feet off the map for reference for you, Gabriela.
That's a dash action on just back.
So that's essentially 30 feet plus 30 feet plus 95.
That is entirely up
125.
to Gabriela. If he didn't take an additional dash, I could have assisted some, but
Yeah, so he's 125 feet away from you, Gabriela.
can't get close enough to help in that.
At the end of his elite action. Luna is going to use
125.
He's 125 feet away from you, yeah.
Okay, let me crunch the number.
You can start doing that.
95 times 2 is more than that.
But yeah, that will be. Let me see. That would be Azumi. It is your turn.
Izumi first starts to run after, but seeing him disappear in the haze of the fire, she looks over to the rest of the people who are coming out, and she's just gonna yell out, "We need to get out of here! The fire's gonna engulf this area!"
Yes, I can. Yes, I can see that, but I'm kind of busy being kidnapped.
Actually, to ask, she hasn't seen Uchiha's chakra again.
No, you felt it completely as silence.
She is. Did anyone pick up his body?
No.
Spending the dash action, Izumi's gonna call out, "If you can get him, do so." As she is going to just, you don't need to like cut to it, but she's not leaving his body behind. She refuses.
Okay. So that would be how many feet to get in? So that's 25.
Yeah, 25. About 30 to get in, so she'll either add 25 feet or 30 feet to work with.
You have 30 feet to work with. Well, actually, no, it'd be 35. So it'd be 25 feet to work with. Yeah. I'll put you on the map.
Before you walk into the place, Gabriela says, "Get away from the fire in the tent. I'll get him."
Roll persuasion.
Well, absolutely not. I'm gonna fail. But sure, I'll roll persuasion.
Izumi is very emotional right now, so it's... I'll say anything above a 10 she would listen to, just...
Better roll above a 10.
Ooh, that 20 on it!
That's 20.
Yeah, no. She listens, she stops. She just nods as she is, I guess, ready to action. She's just gonna move with the group here. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll put her Izumi right
there.
Oh!
Let me see something real quick.
Realized.
I'm just putting Johnny there for when you take him out of your the place.
Yep.
You're an Uzi. But yeah, so you're holding your action to run away with everybody else.
Actually, movement to stay there. She'll, I guess, hover a little behind. She is going to tell. I don't want to just leave Kagacha. Just stand. She's gonna tell Kagacha to follow with the group.
Okay. Yeah.
As,
So.
like, action, I guess, order.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, no, he'll hold his action to. You can have him hold his action to dash with the group. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and here we're right. Summons go at the end of your turn. Okay, yeah, it's coming back to me. Yeah, so yeah, no, yeah. She's gonna hold her action to follow, and then Gotcha will have his action be the same follow.
Okay. All right. Cool. So that will be the layer action. This is just quick sort of stuff. The fire is already growing, so you're not in immediate combat. So I won't just clog up the time with rolls. You can clearly see the fire is still going to be growing. This is not. This is no longer like a thing where it's slightly, going to be a combat nuisance. This is going to be a big issue. So now you guys are turning to the thought of you needing to get out of here. Gabriela, it is your turn. I will have just your teammates. Will Yubita will.
Oh, you know what? Real quick for Gabriela. Well,
Yeah.
I know Gabriela's more animalistic right now, but for Gabriela and anyone else, it is very apparent that Izumi is crying, and she does not want to leave the Uchiha behind. Just for added benefit, or an added thing there. Sorry, go on.
Yukinara is going to cast Healing Roots on herself to try to heal some of that.
Kikunara.
She is not doing well, but she covers. Gorilla, you see, she covers her skin with some of like these roots that glow with a little bit of a green chakra. It's your turn.
She's going to keep her word and bolt inside the building.
Are you using the dash action?
For now, I won't, just to see how far I get with 95.
Okay, they're going this. Oh, there's a hole right
I mean,
here.
yeah,
You
no,
could
there's a
go
hole
in.
right there. Yeah.
There's a hole.
Yeah, so I'll go
here.
through the hole. I was thinking of doing that anyway, so I'll go through the hole. My 95 feet.
So that's 20 feet to get there, and so I just subtract 25 from your movement, and I'll move you into the ramen shop.
Okay.
Somebody's knocking on my door again. 1 second.
My God, you're popular. He's such a good DM that everyone else wants him.
They're not getting it.
Yeah, no, sorry, he's knocking on my door. Let me
They're not
see.
getting you.
Minus 25. Let me copy your token.
Minus 20. Just do 20 movement. So that leaves 75 to play with. Well, I'm good. I'm set.
So the ramen shop now counts as difficult terrain. I'm joking.
Oh, okay. I ignore difficult terrain, so suck it.
Damn it. Let me move
You
in
can't
here.
stop her.
You can't handle
She's the
truth.
Flash.
I
are
am
the Flash.
speed, I tell you, speed.
No,
I don't
Barry.
need sleep. I need revenge.
Yeah, so I will move you inside
I
of the
am
ramen shop from here.
vengeance. I am the knight.
Yeah, no, so you get into the ramen shop. You see there are 3 plates touched. There are two villagers. I will say they actually, I'll say they ran out. I forgot to do their stuff. They definitely would have ran out by this point.
I will say Nanko at this point should also be following.
Yeah, Nanko would be also along with that. I just kind of treat the tertiary NPCs as doing automatic stuff. But yeah, no,
Luggage.
Gabriela, you're inside of the building right now, and you see Yoshitomo's lifeless body.
Let me just do that there. Let me just calculate real quick. So here 50. You see my movement?
Yep.
That's 50. Let me go straight to him.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Avoiding the plate touch on the way. Then she's going to. Oh, I start over there.
Oh no, I don't know why I did that. I was trying to put you right here. Sorry.
She's going to pick him up and put him onto her shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Before, does that cost an action?
No.
Nope. Okay. So I'm gonna pick him up, and then just bolt out the same way I came in.
Okay. Are you using the dash action for that? How much movement do you have left? So
Ye-
that'll be
I use 50, so that leaves me with
Still a lot.
that'll leave you with.
no, just 25. Just 25.
Okay, and then that would be halved.
That's almost my max.
Yeah, that would be halved because
And
you're.
then I'll dash. And then
yeah.
I'll dash.
All right.
So yes, I'll get out with ease.
Okay. So that is 25 remaining. Dash is 50 feet. So you can move an extra. You can move 50 feet out of here. It would only take 25 to get out. So you have an. I'll put you back on the map, but you have an additional 25 to work with. Is the entrance is the closest like exit to
Okay.
your situation. So. And boom, you end up right next to Luna. Yeah, so you have an additional 25 feet to work with. Are you just using that to run off the map? Because otherwise, I won't. I won't take up your time with that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I'm just going to need to run off the map with the team.
All right, so this is going to be the same situation as before. I'm going to initiate a skill challenge. So one final.
Oh
I know this is Uzi's worst nightmare.
No.
Now the forest is on fire, but
No.
I will need. You can
God, you're gonna run it.
Please.
athletics, acrobatics, and then perception. Perception, specifically in this instance, is to maneuver your way out of the area. Gabriela, I'll
Can
say
I
you
remove my burning condition before we start this?
yeah, I'll say you can put it out while you're running. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, I have a -5 to athletics.
Suffer as I have.
I will ask everybody to roll one at a time, so it's easier to do
Yeah,
it.
no.
Who wants to start?
I'll go last.
Yeah,
I'll
I was
go
gonna say I want Gabriela last.
I'll go first.
I'll go second. I would Gabriela last so she can
Alright,
outshine
so
us.
First is athletics. You son of a bitch. That is the you son of. Okay. Next is acrobatics.
Son of a gun.
Oh wait.
They're all DC 15, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Acrobatics. Mother. Fuck it. Anyways, that's use. Okay. Izumi is actually is kind of makes sense. Oh, what was the last one?
And
Perception.
to maneuver your way out of the.
This is actually does exhaustion minus perception as well.
It's pretty much all rolls because ability checks count too.
Oh well, joke's on you. It only takes one away because I have a +2 to perception, right? While I have this on, just double checking. Blah blah blah. Yes, okay, so that's +4. Well, I see that. Oh, that does make sense. I'm literally seeing every branch before it hits me.
All right.
Alright, my turn.
That's awesome.
No!
It did it to you as well.
What? Below! Fuck you, dice!
Do you have the Will of Fire?
No, I used it!
Yeah, you guys have used all your resources pretty much in this interaction.
They have. I still got one more.
Oh,
at least
man.
you don't see what you're about to hit in the future and then hit it.
I should have brought alcohol to this session.
Yeah,
Alright, Gabriela.
Gabriela, go ahead and roll yours. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick and then I'll describe what happens.
I'm pissed as fuck now.
Gabriela's about to just pick up someone and be like, okay, come on.
Now I'm going to use a Will of Fire to roll Perception at advantage. My final one for the session.
I'd say when you're doing advantage, roll the first one first and then decide if you want to use it for advantage.
I get a -1 to Perception.
That is fair. It's just it's so you don't waste a will of fire. That's all.
Okay. Actually, I'll just do +5. Fuck it.
Fair enough.
So that changes to +4. D3. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay.
roll-
Fuck you. I failed all of them.
That's them all. And I'm carrying someone. Keep that in mind.
I
That
am
is true.
being carried. I can't move.
Wait, that's a good point. Why would you be making?
Why the fuck am I rolling?
Actually, yeah. When he gets there, we're bring
Huh?
that up because
Wait, what happened?
Suck.
What
Why am I
is-
rolling? I'm being carried.
yeah.
Yeah, so he's being carried by Luna. I'm carrying the
Mhm.
corpse.
Why am I rolling?
Usumi's on her
I
own.
can't
I don't know if you guys
move.
remember. I detailed that the plate touch were mortified by fire. I'm about to describe, but
Got it.
Luna would not be coming with you in this scenario into the forest of flames.
Look on the bright side, guys. The corpse isn't getting damaged even more.
Okay, so to save up time, I won't have all of your allies roll because they're also very compromised. So as you guys are running through, Gabriela, you notice that like you guys are trying to like run through this forest. There is fire everywhere. Like the grass is on fire. The trees are are breaking and splintering. You see flaming branches are falling, like nearly falling on top of you guys' heads. It's just chaos out here. You see any remaining plate touched are on fire and are just wailing out in pain. And as you're running, Azuma, you do notice Kakacha swiped some sort of like bag that the strange gas mask man had like attached to his armor and everything, and just has that in his mouth. But as you guys are running, Gabriela, you're able to leap tree to tree and like avoid the flaming parts of like the sections of the branches and everything. But you notice you're like lapping your squad mates and your teammates as they're having a really tough time navigating just from the chaos of this forest and stuff like that. Azumi, you're able to see it coming, but you're just not fast enough to be able to avoid it. And then you guys are tired because you've been fighting for literally hours and traveling. So just the weight of how long you guys have been keeping up with intense physical activity starting to catch up to you guys, Azumi and Uzi. And Uzi, yeah, you in particular, this is just pure chaos right now. You're tired. It's too many like flaming branches and obstacles to avoid, and it's hard to see them coming. Just everything's on fire, so everything's blending together as like the smoke is starting to fill you guys' lungs, and you're coughing and everything. What do you think Gabriela does? You know for sure if you kept up with your pace, you'd be able to get out of this forested flaming section, but it would just be you as you're carrying Yoshitomo's body.
What I would do is go like a good ways ahead, come back, show them the clearest path, and repeat the cycle.
Okay, so that would slow you down a bit. So you guys are, Gabriela, you're trying your best to make this way through, but your teammates are still. You're having to keep going back, and it's hard to make progress when you constantly have to go back to make sure they can follow you, just because of how chaotic this forest is and stuff like that. They only had you as a frame of reference for what direction they should go into. So the flame is starting to surround you guys, and eventually it looks hopeless. However, this is where that thing comes into play of where Gakacha was. You guys, I'll say Azumi, as a branch is about to fall on you, like a large section of a tree is about to fall on you guys, and you're not going to be able to avoid it. You see that you and Uzi, well, I'll take off the music for now. I'll keep it on as we're wrapping up the session. As this large tree is about to fall on you, you get a flash, like a vision of you standing like right next to it, and then you didn't move yourself out of the way, and you see like the tree on the ground, almost as if like something skipped that like time of the tree falling onto you, if that makes sense. It's like something skipped that, and then you just see the tree is like embedded into the ground, even though you never saw it fall. You only saw it starting to like begin to. You see a silhouetted in a green sort of kimono, standing almost like. Well, I'll just drop him on the map real quick. Give me 1 second.
I'm still
Got
on
the-
the ramen shop, by the way.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, we're wrapping up the session, so it's fine. I'll because
Okay.
next session will be kind of the RP after this. But it was a good thing you guys sent your summons to go. It's do.
Yeah, it's a good thing that we all did that.
Oh, okay, all right, you know what I mean. Oh, you're
This is. Oh my god.
you see as a tree is
Wait.
as a tree is about to fall on you. Uh, the next thing you see is you blink, and you and Uzi are both out of the way of the tree, and the tree is embedded into the ground, even though you never saw it falling, or you never saw it fall all the way. Uh, Standing around like 6 foot 7 inches tall, kind of like a lean build, but still muscular, just in a lean sort of way. Green hair, kind of like waving in the chaotic wind from this forest. You see the fourth Hokage, uh, Motani Senju, as he's standing there with his sword in hand, kind of unsheathed from his umbrella sort of cane. And you see the tree has been like cut in half as he looks down at you. The last thing Gabriela is still conscious, I imagine, because of the stuff and everything, but even then, it's still getting hard to breathe. Azumi and Uzi, just from all this effort, you guys end up passing out just from this, like the smoke and filling your lungs. So the last thing you see is Motani looking down at you with sympathy and concern, and he gives you a pat on the back as you like fade away from consciousness. And that is where we'll end the session. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And peace out.